year and one district one dam initiative nearby that year and one district one ambulance
okay
and that year and yeah omolanche napo hey Ghana. So you could see say God choose a prophet and choose a leader or a king. But any time Saul ebetwini ho free Samuel hono otosini Saul ewie ya anyefe. The same thing to apply to Nana Akufo Addo. Okofie na wie ye enyefe because chief Nana Adodankwa Akufo Addo aye niam bebree. Oba en waye niam pa. Obeye niam pa. Even so anya hwimpo yen kasa for free education ho was a bigger initiative for Nana Akufo Addo they buy. But now to free sweet. No one is talking about free SHS no they buy na e ye ni munyam anke be hye no dientia because ono odifo na anye dey eni niye o tache nyame ani eti nyame so afira nkofo ani e woni em oba be ye ho. The same thing applies to Dampare. Dampare e kotere de ye nche na ye ne say prophet Isaac Owusu Bempah nam ho kwa eti no ye nipa bi akeke enti obetime de nsa kan chief na the saga of Dampare no afei na eba be start afei na niam eba popie and people will see the character of a person called Dampare. Chief you want to free him
yeah better free him because baby o hete kono tumi o unya nsem obeka
yeah
through a prophet
yeah
or do over 1 million vote and a bar bam
yes
or chin no free prophet no on no the NPP akọ opposition with the least vote
enya so the NPP akọ chief was it through the mouth of a prophet a prophetic was declared upon their life and omu be ye recorder no obi anya ebida
e Ghana
I say through the same mouth of the prophet and say ni amu dia yeminti mu be report all enu ntini dia ode mu baaye e dia ni monyam se baaye no esanse mu de mu nsaka an nti no awurade so ma akwan e ma mu dia nim guase na eye dey eko ewie no ma we no ebi si Ghana history mu da
Saturday
not chief
1 minute
chief kakra mekani emi say me person me funny free angle we say you say who the cap fit let him wear it and emi say Bob Marley and obi say na boss ona obe
Bob Marley be Marley
thank you sir the person mekani chief media I know say adie ayo obi dia na ne mbre so say the manual. It's about time I say nipa ye nhwehwe nimu anaka se minimu bi nti o se mdi bi hye ne nsa emi se no man yo ma bi say taisi adenti na make sa de mpesa meka ni aye say chief me media mu de it was alleged say IGP ayafa no fufure emi se no na nke wo say odi ena emi se ekoba ne sa na ekoda ne bewura ba bi na won say chief say ade anya wo de ane e de hye won sa ohu wo ya dan a osrumpo ntawachi ma wonimde emfa nkuta anamfa hwa ade anim anamfa ma ade anim banyam enhye ono awurade animonyam because chief me nkaya ya wo but emi say ukaya edan ye kasa ye se ye koya ne ye ma papa be ono de ya fa na IGP ka asembi o se se omu mampo mumfa midinye den enhye ho papa de bia ka asembi se wakuma panti wakuma nti na kire se papa do wakuma pa bi dadaba de wo twam koyi na adwembone ne abro bi nti na botaye bi ode ba de nim no as a sign because of adwen bi na etachire de tosu bi om ne ye say chief
aye Saturday
oh sir
aye nyame aduma Saturday Saturday aye mi main topic pao minim se mati asem na se kra mo na boso because o we said you si baaye no we said dia enkrofo ka se obaaye waye adwuma and in fact over headquarters police headquarters enimu a you do flowers o the TV na ba police TV ama junction na so kra TV bo police fu enimu ono nti wo twen ka o tumi hwe TV na o hwe enimu ho entrance on first na ntisa waye ne foforo kama ene ya de ura inside that 1 or 2 changes bi ho in fact say if the nkrofo ka say obai waye ade no it's anything to go by aden na all no ne mapa yes waye no enye numom na eja no kwan na mmom Jerry the agent is it because what in Sako Candia, Yamfa and Sanka? So that's the topic. I like the angle now so for Krobia the Bem because my liar to up. What do you want, David? 1 minute. What then come and bow Saturday? But 1 minute. Okay,
Matthew chapter 10, verse number 40-41. Or say there were odifu dino, unya odifu reward. Baby am person nina kakra reward. Another verse in you soon say they are accepting odifu. Nanka e papa dampare hu ni asemo. Be what touching Yankopon ni. Yes. What touching Yami and intino. The reward of the prophet no. Eno na di amanyuku MPP a. Oman so odifu ni mu ye. Okay, the book of Amos na or Habakkuk na or Tiremu Pefese and a Mudifo so and Israel free Quasum. Do you say when Yankopon at the prophet great Owusu Bempah ama MPP ama Riase no ye more few position at the Mababam na abam hweniema turu nsrana etaremo hweniema sisiye na afi finally no mama kwan ama police officer police opani ede ne da a police fo nyina no ede ne nsa tochi nyame akoa no ene mo hwe reward ya MPP ene ye papa dampare benyam afi a wafiri su no ebe happen ebe ba ebe sisi ama ni wanyina de omani ba be den eba be hunu ti mesere wo se wo wafoforo ewo wagudi a entache de yasra no na ubenya reward na reward no you have the good and the bad one hwe ye no wa nya good a ubenya bad na de be mo anya good ni se odifo na onyamede na mawo no ti se great Owusu Bempah chief oka wa ha wo se enche amanyoku obi enche kura mo be feme oka won se ya happy na enye baako enye mienu the reward na wo difo na nsem a moye na ade a enye no ena munya so aketua ene ye se obi so fa no na obaye na ade a eya ubenya good aketua papa awrade nhira wo se wo be hwe adifo ye titiri ni great Owusu Bempah onye ordinary woye nyame woye nyankopon enti yen ye somo no te sasante hene adenti onyankopon ache man Ghana eni wiase ade enti chief awrade nhira wo hwe yie no wa nya reward bad reward ase papa Akufo ado ene dampare ni momodo ho bodi for papa fa ho bon na nya good reward awrade nhira wo
odifo na David nyame nhira wo Abusa, this is the great show coming to you live from your studios at Odoko Estate, streaming live on the official Facebook page of Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah Daily and on YouTube. Sir. Now, are you ready for the part 2? I'm saying we put the series. Now, the truth, the reality of the arrest, the detention, court to court, and everything you need to know about. Here, the great Owusu Bempah, ye no. Ekowie ye, our court. Ekowie ye, our cantonment police station. Eye dan, asem no call Accra Central. Accra Central, you were striking force wo. You were main cells wo. Eye dan na papa nkomu bia. You didn't call cantonment. Now you need to know. This is the great show. Already seated. One of the lawyers of the great Owusu Bempah, and I must say, from the beginning of Asema Yeke, lawyer na wane papa nam to Asem ne wiye lawyer a wane papa nam. In fact, wakwa say John the Beloved, the beginning, no, he was there. Ono na ewiye ye boy Yesu asendiem no. No, any marriage na asi also he saw everything. And inti so we betumi aka de si ye pa chirema chire oyi pa lawyer atena si de Hilda fan page was simple Facebook commenter me reading ni Kundigan Mupain Van Dam and then Nana Masantua Rev is the for me and Nane Odifon and David. So now I was 1 minute into man seconds. Seconds in a Hilda fan page said the created IGP. In fact, messages in the dorsal. We will come and have a reading of them. Samuel Owusu or say Dampare is a dictator. YouTube no. Yeah, it's true. Great woman. You are the buyer. Thomas Abwaje, God bless you. The great show. All right. YouTube na mkenkan kakran. But what joining live on Facebook? Any YouTube and watch my YouTube. We are hitting 219 at the moment. Then again, Facebook. Yeah, we can still appreciate. All right. So and then you ready? It's going to be nothing but the truth and the reality of exactly what happened. Yes, I said Saturday. Mumu adena say and Madam for suffer bakwa. I suffer mu believe in my anointing. Bako suffer ejekum of land of no barrenness because I will be of from a no say suffer a na me ne wife yenya kwanya hwe video bi on YouTube na sas asem no sana koye and was na enusua tata no prophet ejekum on his wife was na enusua tata no building for Christ Chapel International me did say no because me catch say share I will send him the link lawyer and I say me catch Reverend Barrister Daniel Amankwa is in the studio and first time appearing on our screen and first time in our studio. And then again, we promise you on Saturday, say, Reverend Charles Owusu will join us. And Reverend Charles Owusu is also in the studio. All that you need to know about the arrest and the detention and the idea about the great Owusu Bempah's arrest. All right, so without much ado, I'm going to so for lawyer Osia Mrati Mrakamra of record to cry na ba enei enti what a guest today. Reverend Charles Owusu de onye new just say first time oba ni ha kakra na ya ba. All right, so production here certain arrangement na my and then away we roll. Okay, so I am being emotional already because baby I do no busia I very critical baby I do no I very teary. I'm telling you. All right. Reverend Barrister Daniel Amankwa. Lawyer, good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
Fatuanwa here. Mama, lawyer, who the camera? We are sure. Manka. Lawyer, good evening.
Good evening, Chief.
And welcome to the Great Show.
Thank you very much.
Obikai, we are pleased to have you.
I'm pleased to be here as well.
Because unya de papa. Although on the screens, one microphone, few microphones, so Sundays, when we hear dear, but being spot on like this, dear, we did say Bibia. Anyway, Reverend Charles Owusu Senior is also with us tonight. Senior Kwaba. And come be a net Yabu Tam with Tumi and IGP dear no, a Dampare dear and auntie. This is a blue room, not say, over to so another time, my bebo. All right. And to mention on crown, Maminko lawyer so. Reverend lawyer and Reverend barrister Daniel Amankwa. Me with a menka so for a menka lawyer. So for lawyer. Ma be missa. Now on Saturday, yes, I say the Akoba Yama Papa was arrested. Minimum dance there can on Saturday no ebi wa wo de beso so from Asorako Ekosi regional. Then yeah, to from there.
Okay, Chief Pacho Medamase and Didi can met here in Pennyfo wa hingina any for any ahwe for a hingina ebiom so ya papa Odifu Owusu Bempah. Ya min shall baby I will be amen.
Amen.
So minya kwantie kakra bi the must start on Saturday. Now I'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
What I know about the what happened they see on the 12th of September, from how it started till how it escalated till Enyumre and then the day after. I'm say sa dana anopano. Papa preach we no. Usually ebia o preach we na ye otakla na bibisa. Sometimes ebia there are a few things he would like to do in between. It's, you know, just in that period. And yes, best friend me say papa friend me e woni office. Ti me kodru na say sofo krobia any sofo bechi were around, and asema me koto so no more catch papa ne say omo observe say in their respective churches no sofo krobia so observe bibi unknown faces be about church hall they are behaving unusually. And I say they are not sure what they are about to do, and because of precedent, they see that into, you know, they want to play it safe into Omaba headquarters. And as of Bechi, so the same thing he had observed. And Papa say into Yanya Nedeng, and I'm saying Papa, Bibi say no, because we don't know who the people are or more tracky or mono are, you know, the best thing a Ben say you report it to the police. Papa say okay, I think it's a good idea. Into, you know, me na bekicha papa so on chain nanka yempon sorry nanka me nyomo nko na papa se da bi senia course no anything can happen yempon sorry anything can happen into no yenko se na me se papa ene ye wo yenwa bi wa ha minim se odoko police station se onu ankasa ni hokra obenya obi e wo ho nti ye friend no pe one start na one ba sorry ye friend wo phone so no see you all night into no one ba sorry but no mo monko police station ho no mo make a complaint no mo make you complaint now. I'm sure he sure that the police will take it on. Inti sofo nana any sofo bechi and omotina kamu and omo free her.
Okay.
I think so moko I'm not sure kai said na baby police ka ho but omo free sorry her. And papa e cost best start prophetic ministration tina prophetic ministration e koso. And after some time now you take outside the premises of the church. As lots of were going on the streets and outside, and you know, me kai pass papa ATMs I then
okay, lawyer, can we watch that bit?
Right.
Because now we were streaming live on Facebook.
Okay.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Bibi koso ebi ameka bibi kro ebi so amenka. Now there is something going on. Chances are I may or may not tell you about what's going on.
Mihunsa o drive a car.
I saw that you were driving a car.
Mami any abofrei o car no.
And this woman and this child were with you in the car.
Mihunsa ja ato car no.
All of a sudden I saw that the car was caught with fire.
Na car ne hye pa.
And the car bent totally.
Before try so bedum ja no, omo try a enye yi.
Now people were making efforts to quench the fire, but their efforts were in vain.
Before try so bebie door no, na nka ma pie free car no omo try enye yi.
And they were also making efforts to open the door so that you could escape from the car, but their efforts were in vain.
Car ne hwe ema mu nyina mo hwe.
So the car was burnt with the fire, and all of you were burnt together with the car, or got burnt together with the car.
Fire for dru ho. Omo try so bedum gya no. Omo try dum gya no na aye too late.
By the time personnel from fire service came on the scene and they made an attempt to quench the fire, it was too late.
Na mahu se ujina police station.
Now I see that you are standing at a police station.
Ana police ni bi ni edin komo.
And a police.
Ebacho ma wadwene mraha. Ma wadwene mraha.
Now let's have your attention, please.
Wadwene wa ha.
Do you have your attention?
You wadwene free outside. Na ma wadwene mraha.
Forget about what's happening outside and concentrate here.
Enunti me hu say police ni eno
lawyer I would say narration no ababisia.
That's right.
All right. Enti mami mita kakra ase papa efre wo sofo na nakwesi ene sofo dan sofo andi minim again a course. So before we continue the video,
I think so we're trying to figure what was going on, or what was possibly going on, because at that time now I said there was a certain sound. All right, and I just want to be very clear, say nothing happened on the compound of the church. There was nothing going on within the precinct of the church, four corners of the church, and there was nothing going on. The other air caution was on the streets, and a few meters away, not yet a sound, some sound. I because namini who been, you know, I can only describe some sound like a tune or something loud, just like a gun. All right, and then we saw people, one or two people rushing from the streets, and they were
entering the compound.
Entering the compound. Instead, when Papa was like, Mobi, and I'm sure say people's attention drew toward why people were running into the compound.
And we can say for sure, say, you do know my own say church was in session.
Church was in session.
All right, and let's talk to me.
Enunti me hu say police ni eno communicate.
Now I saw that there was a police having a conversation with you.
And me hu coffin. I see police ni bin chain.
And I saw a coffin beside a certain police personnel.
Na me hu say nkrofo bi force so mo do be hye coffin no.
Now I saw that some people were they were making an attempt to put you into the coffin.
But don't try. No mo succeed.
And they tried and succeeded in what they were doing.
And no free ho.
Now that scene was taken away.
And I'm huni se what care mu ene mami ene bofre.
After that scene, I saw that you and this woman and the child were all in a car.
Now drive a car no.
And you were the one driving the car.
Me hu se ja atoka.
And I saw that the car was caught up with fire.
Na ehye.
And the car got bent.
Na timer a man for drew ho. Na aye too late.
Now at the time when people arrived on the scene, it was too late.
Edi ade na air koso. Edi ade na air koso. Huh?
Michael.
Edi ade.
20 ɛyɛ ade na ɛkɔ so ɛyɛ ade na ɛkɔ so no lawyer obetumi akyerɛ mu hɔ na kyerɛ yɛ mra papa ɛkasa no papa ayɛ there because we were forced to go offline because ne enim dia ɛkɔ so.
Okay, nti no mra papa say ɛdɛn na ɛkɔ so abɔnten hɔ no we walked off the stage kakaka and we stood at the entrance. Obi a waba sorry had bia in him say we have about 3 entrances there were abontin there won finfini there were baby aso for the tenano into no baby aso for the eternal entrance and sa entrance on papa ekujinae. I think say around that same time no and a car I believe say it was that happened this and no see papa ka say then it was car be the speed if we are wanting be raw compound no as
ocha red
na red car
chance
try no very fast so papa ka say then and then some people walked in and all that and say no omo ben ye no and omo ka say I saw for now if free sorry ha ekoye no and ankrofo akọ cross yomo and omo de car na bo pole and omo tutu and omo yi so for back de na check am e de na dwane. It was like a movie. Trust me. It was like into papa say omo fine like very hysteric. Papa say omo fine na because first we say omo coin and omo say papa yenim na I think say we had here because I sorry our people know papa and all that. You know papa yenim omo fan say na papa say munko tu kan embrace here. Na papa hand over the microphone say menkai do hand over the microphone or the mouth
and no see you here chire
it's no papa took car immediately and I think said 1 or 2 people be so it took car the papa because we don't know where papa is going, what is going to happen so to car the but me unfortunately you know mean to me in the HB I think said me know and maybe somebody else and we were wondering what in the world was going on at that time. You know, my hopes were that whoever the kidnappers were, no, Papa Betty made Diomechi and Ibeku be and all that.
Sure.
So just about 30-45 minutes. Usually me do my phone. And now Obi be catch me say, I didn't phone Brem. Me say, Papa se membra. I say Papa se membra in fact. I said Dansuman police station. I think say ni papa me kasa phones was cash. And then I me take papa say ojina papa nja baka is catching some braces here. So I sat in my car and I me call Dansuman police station. Now me could do hono. If I make hono, and I'm quite so kono. And I mean who say there was a police vehicle, police branded vehicle, be a war JBC area ho. On my parking ho as on one of their patrol cars. Parking 1 or 2 policemen with guns. You know, I don't know what was happening. It's na one of the guys on also nam equine ho and who say master but na car no na it's me see from me car call police one and say why what has he done, is he under arrest or what? Because why is he under arrest or what? And apparently I'm so omunim no and omne was I so omaka so no oh lawyer kokona we intimate na me came na me koi me could do down small police station. Those policemen and me who omo ho no they also came there. Now we drew on and I maybe say patrol there koso and then now they were explaining to me what was happening. Say emra papa mo pie free asori omo kono and na omo who say there were men nkofo wo a omachi nkofo bi a omo esomo yomo yes omo yom hard nti omo gina papa ka say papa nkofo we mu na ebe achi omo oka the group na achi nkofo ne ekoni bi and papa so I think papa started asking say mo do omo kon and all that and they were not answering. Okay, so first of all me person me establish say nothing happened on the premises of the church. Church was ongoing and I did information by say asofo free compound so some on uniform people, unknown people have accosted them, kidnapped one of them and taking them away to an unknown location. When Papa got to so no, na Papa say, sadly, yes, so ya chomu bidia yen form ko Dansoman police station.
Tu ko ya mania de bo.
Ana mania ya de bo mo nti no. Yeah, the almost now until now, you say, you know, the heat on them was too much. It's in the same day, so almost pay baby, and now, almost cut now, Papa comes to Debbie, almost now another car, and some of the boys sat in that car, and then they drove to Dansoman police station. And the reason they went to Dansoman police station, they say, Papa's echo handed these guys, he believed, said, Omoye kidnappers. To the police. Now I make a complaint say Oma kidnapping naso for bako, and this is what happened. Lo and behold, Omoko drew Dansoman police station no. Na so for wa or share singlet and kwa mujai na I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Mujai na tire ma otiho. So that was the scene of Papa Koto so eba ne se na sofo obedru ha sofo ntumi ka say if me am ko dru ho no na sofo take counter back ye de handcuffs egu ne nsa gu ne chi na ukodru ho police the numbers e wo ho no it was amazing. Police for bebre
Dansoman police
bebre it was like it was like a carnival.
I say obi o police wanted list so ayache no
bebre now Ubusa police ni question bia obi mbusa wa say obi ansa so I saw Papa was say munyi handcuff no why then and nobody was answering until me drew wow me say oh yeah me see ne lawyer ni then they allowed me to enter to me dem call ye crack or counter back ne ho kra ne so for eko kasaye and he just couldn't explain what had happened. So at that point in time I was lost. So what then you see eba ne say no be pie ha ubusa question be obi enfiu. So there was one of the guys as I kept asking the questions at the point I'm requesting me bufu kakra because what is happening here obi to me can be the. Then one of the guys said masa ha enye Dansoman police station case a original case all right now penyina assemblation is an oba. That is when I got to know say penyina assemblation is a friend oti chomo bodi no and it seems oti he know onimoti till I don't remember whether it was Papa's phone himself and as obi foforo a phone so and oni oti kasa na so Papa meba Dansoman police station into obedru here no before I come there the other time now make a point be say Michael Boateng no woman no he was arrested because of how he was dressed. Yes, this happened in my presence. Michael Boateng. So all this while the pakra ye koye na or police custody was Sofo Krobia. Now until one we were waiting for the police officer now yes so original air banner we got to know separate Utino. Then Michael, you know Michael there, he's one of Papa's security guys. So or share police vest, he has some security gadgets on him and all that. So Jina Nipanum on baby Papa and area ho. I've been just around Papa. And then one guy in Mufti. In fact, no a PS, he had a PS. Yes, but not on share earring, but there was a PS. Me kind him even just about a couple of months ago, Michiano, meaning for the same elevator in the High Court complex. And, you know, anytime I see him, I know that this is the guy. I can identify him even in my dreams. Or Coste, Michael no saw the page here. No, can say, hey, are you a policeman? Why are you dressed like that? But Master, come on, not just or hauling from the compound. Didn't remove no pin into no. So let me say there was a barricade of policemen. It was so ni mujira no pin and they share police station. And I thought say maybe one of those things they would leave him. It's eventually this OT man came and I say Papa about some more kind Papa wait a small case OT that is what he said. I say Papa wait a small case a original case it's yenyi me fast in court original you draw a jabia you bedroom no. And then he asked na bet you when at that time
yes
he asked na bet you when and we didn't know where Betty was. and or catch papa say oh mon frɛ bechi na money ni nyina embra regional headquarters ni dru a asem kitu ye be dum no. For some funny reason I had my doubts. He wasn't convincing enough. Nti no come na papa say dey be so for better na me kan na enko original ho ti me jam me car key no me say me ma so for awotwe and say so for me siama mo bako and am na papa car no ti ye kono no was afre papa say papa mo make sure say bechi beba mo fa bechi mbra na we bedum asem ye bedum bibia ti we na me say papa first of all bechi no o he oni happy ye nim baby or ye try say be free bechi on his phone he wasn't reachable and I'm saying papa in any case if a small case and then it's up to someone who has been kidnapped because that is the understanding I had someone who had been kidnapped we don't know what was going on and yeah let's just go to the police Yensaka bechi I will let him come through but let's yendi kindly and call let's go and find out because with or without him if something can be dealt with it will still be dealt with his presence there I don't know what he's going to do till the yanko you could do police Accra regional hall and more leading to the commander's office now commander office no there's some kind of a reception be a or like a foyer be
commander office
so
the far end
far end yes
no for left
yes you know just before be the office and kasankasa ni mo no mka say yen tena ho now you got to say no and I'm about 3 or 4 guys are almost so as a mujayom or body ni or matarium and apparently they were the people who were accosted by Nkofo na wo vicinity no ma actually see na pouncing on them no they were those people you know myself papa I think say Sofo Nana Kwesi and some few other people and with the guys they are now for about 15-20 minutes and oti free so it's as if say you call no they were having a meeting with the commander in Kofobi were having a meeting with the commander and oti pie by and only another person I don't mean Kainidin but I think say Mekai Pan he was the original crime officer also at the time and I said papa yenko ntino odi yenima na
so o can do baby so for Charles ba mu na what notify me
be patrol you now let me put on record say Sadan so now I think say Sopho Charles was not in church incident the near course I don't know at what point in time he got to know but on no eba and I say me who no for the first time ewo Greater Accra Regional headquarters so just about yera papa ne office no and opam obi ase obia and rise and I'm say oh me ye papa lawyer until say mo be busan bibia and I said there's anything you want to ask him I want to be no say no all my mean right inside
oti
no and oti the other man
okay they all believe it's all your crime
because the original crime I believe at the time no say no all my being right inside and you know he prevented me from and she said now about 2 to 5 minutes and obi upon no say why na yes of lawyer no and me page me son say o ka say me bra inside it you know me cotton ho I don't know nkomobo a no omo abo early on but I think at a point in time papa insisted say he was not going to make any further statements until he was amply represented by a lawyer so could drew hono I mean they were asking papa a few questions and then I say on betro papa statement and I was asking myself statement about what at that point in time I remember I said there was a question papa just me intervening because this question that question I don't think say papa should answer the question me intervening that question then he shouted at me keep quiet so oh my main kasa me yes me kasa no what me you know you're not the one I asked the question you know it became some form of a banter and okay say a better statement you know you call a dining chief and I think the station officer no papa kokobi say me kind din but me boni din for now papa kokobi and onu ne cast on the statement you know yeah trust statement no about time yeah better statement no and okay say oh you can see that he was very disturbed. Very disturbed. And he tried to let Papa be like, Papa, calm down. Calm down. And Papa kept on saying, oh no, dear, no, any sense, suffer now, oh bleeding now, Obia does not seem to care, no, is what he's concerned about. Guy, no, why then, or moon ye had cough, no, or finding cost, and that is what he kept saying. Me suffer why then, moon down, no, young finding hospital, or no, sending a moja, you too, no, I don't mean, basically, and nobody seemed to care. So, Papa can say, okay, Pacho, calm me down. Na intro statement. Till just about the time if I just start see a true statement in the crowd, and I call by.
All right, call by. Senior, Pacho, ye can ya and say, Drew baby, Ubemuna, no one let me. Na ya share a one so. Ya per se ye no chronological.
Right.
Na it is inti.
But there will be a meantime, I know kind
Oh, sir. Statement ni na. Enti call be by.
Yeah, I call that guy now hold in the fencing. Oti. I had so you can say encounter with Oti. Come with also because na a year a team.
I didn't cost one. The idea cost one. I would die microphone. I mean, was soft running. Ena or die microphone a day. A man. Ena life na day a catty. Nti and just by 5 minutes cry na papa frames na sofo papa na wo he because that na me yes sofo papa na wo he na so papa me koye program o yarefa afina ka me be finos brother and someone police station nti if I me drive do shell na ofu na ko and someone police station na o frame say o ma fi ho headquarters nti memra police headquarters nti me de na minim asam kra na esi me could do na me call commander secretariat no we say commander ne
and the senior say me tie o ka say mu yi one go straight to regional
then me so me call Dansoman
and from Dansoman no
na me call na papa ka chem say o ma fi Dansoman call central nti member central
into call central
okay ti me do na mu say nkofo bi ti ho na o ma yi o muti ho e na o muti ho atwitwa nketeketi mienu we ti ho na bi ho say ah na ade na mo pra muti ho na mo nkope junction valley bi na bibi so nye so na mo ti hasa na yi eti nkofo no ye mo man kasa because I didn't know what was going on. I don't see time my boss papa be tro na say nyina de sofo kan na me wo ye call oti ho oti ka che so bibia be fine ne ye no nyina no na me wo enti at the point na papa ko tro na asem ka me bi kan bisa say ah na papa de ko tro na asem say den because asem na see no or no onye oka ho nti de no so say esi woni premises ha esi ha say nti no ompen no witness a statement but all true statement na fi na caution statement nti wo wi statement no oman ka hwe wo ho ba me na me ochroy
nti na lawyer say omugu so betra se bibi say call bi bai na mpese me hu call na e bai no na asem kro
well call na bai de obi antimi nkyere me de minim nipa ofre no but the meeting can say after papa true statement no papa ba commander no regional commander no office na nim ho no and na me see say take him to the striking force then ma me wura commander no office there. Now, what is the issue? Because minimum I see antia, you don't call striking force. Tina na come also no catch him say even nipa na no why are the bonino? He's not showing any remorse. Now why am I crying more than they bereaved?
When I can't say
commander, regional commander, I can't say.
Wow.
It's your cancer, no. In fact, now I don't I say Sinibi. I say Sinibi na I mean event no course. Enti okansa no na ne buofu pa enti ne officer me ne wono odan na chi ma me to odan na chi ma na me bu nkotodwe e wona chi to no nim so mu to 10 and who say bu nkotodwe say Charles I don't know yes sir you don't have to do that get up no so no if there's any problem catch me what is it but if you want to detain him fair enough but what detaining asofo nketo e wo the striking force so panin ntimi omnyom nyina den enko the same cells enti me friend say all man a different place nko no it's okay where do you want
okay sinanse na meba wo no ma me bisa Daniel so for Daniel we want to be lawyer minim say ya tesem dia but enkomodidi after issue ne nya ne say papa tro statement no ekoba say nipa ya na kana asem say o ye comfortable when who konya say o lead papa monitoring statement no did it ever happen say or true statement no ma papa tro we ma na we say wo mo sesa no ema emu ho no he fa na the current IGP Christian Tete yo no e be mu for bail say ye mfa ne din ye no
nanya police region about
okay
me na my friend
okay
nanya police region about
okay enti senior me ba so no enti eti o ho ne ye papa be cost striking force na ehina ope enti e be ba ho enti lawyer statement no chiro no bibi sa by
okay so like I'm saying yeah true statement no and I call be bad they're not or calls the buy there were several calls but I'm talking about a particular one a buy you know you need the only kasa you know but or kasa we on any kasa of say yes sir on any kasa we and say me patrol me boss Mr. Oti Efrel T yes I call Mr. Oti office yeah Mr. Oti office and or to be and one significant comment he made was that papa and nedie so we say when mu bia ene friend nipa kro na nipa kro no embejo
one kai
Oti ne can make it that comment no
no that was really a small case
no I later was okay papa if him in same and he made so many statements that I Upusa Sofana Nakwesia he will tell you this that like I don't trust lots of the things this man is saying because being me is not resonating with him. It's you know unimobia and then papa unimobia just all friends and nipa krono na nipa krono ba bejo because and then na unimobia or nipa krono betumi aboa because obia to me nje free and these were the words he made. Oti made those words. And now say yanko have you finished your statement you know sir say go and complete the statement. You know we went back we're writing it you trusted me papa say papa feel be calm okay feel comfortable like because we saw that papa was continually worried. You know papa can na watro you know ye be we cry no and 2 police officers 2 low rank officers eba na bako ebe yes sir person on can be chair no e no ni pay abontin so ni pay abontin no menim the course
so no one pay abontin
oni papa na officer no stage officer no and no try statement oni pay ko abontin now all back inside you could see say is it can be blushy kokontin ni nima ye red and you could see his demeanor countenance and everything had dropped. Afi officer near na ehon nyeshe. I think said either there was an issue or a fan there. Afi the man started sweating. So I asked him, said, boss, is everything okay? And I see you, everything is fine. Now afi idea or tro echa to ama papa sa afi try na wa cancel try na so this man is not himself. 50 time yene kasa wi yeda oba back and he's not himself. That's what I said. Chief, are you okay? I say, oh, council, everything is fine eh. And then and sign here. Till we need so Mr. says so now what are we going to do? Or see these guys who accompany you. It didn't sound okay to me because one already there's an instruction given to you say control statements and if I brought back to the office. Now so these guys who accompany you where? I kept asking the guy, say, boss, where are you going? I say, my boss wants to see you in another office. You pay free, we say the buy, you know. Now, Suffolk Charles, ni police, and some of other church members, each in a compound, this one, Ubia a train say, yeah, be
papa be Marco.
It's like I remember something I was like, Anna, where I found a more than because here, so the more person patrol, trauma maybe I ain't gonna see a coffee. And then the guys were like, you know, Omunti, my boss and fan, you know, new police that said, a himfa. So no police, a himfa, say striking force. No, say but striking force, there's office behind you. Like I said, so for I said, what?
Okay, so for just a car, what no? Senior, what car, what?
Yeah. Because I was shocked. In fact, my mama said, that striking force obi anim se Ghana ha the hardened criminals and ekoho just to teach them a lesson until obi be kase de obi ko striking force na nipa na ade a waye no armed robbers omoma commit murder I mean niema bia kese ensese e fata se obi be ye na wakwakoye that is the place ye do omo eden ekọ and obi anim ti me say o can say striking force no in fact I was shocked sir but there's only one striking force me say what how because minim de asi obi anwuye and I said obi any intensive care so on be di throw court no obi anyare nti e ba ne say na yes striking force that's the reason why me bowra commander officer because commander had given instruction nti boys na no dey papa chin there na say omo dey carry papa the instructions no mo dey papa call and I want fa kan dey ko mo dey nante dey na call nti me wura ho na for 10 na ni ohun se mabu nkotodwe no in fact or you shocked say how say when you say me many dey obi a memre sa but the bunkotodwe just because na me say papa yem fanen ko baabi engu nanim asesa nti me kan say o 10 na ni obi say okay now fine I say where nam so Cantonment police station no say granted do can say granted na no mo change on plans location na just say as I say so for club ya no dey on fan chemi say e na e ka say we ya nti no we just don't want to remind them of their own go to any papa fan chemi me ntimi akra nchia no na o mo kan say yem fan ko Cantonment na me frɛ now the IGP current IGP papa IGP mu papa repimu asiedu papa
the original
just nyame hira no da nyanwa sɛ onya IGP obenya e de akobia so kobenya na me frɛ na minya no because of ayonkofo eda me ne ntemti oye nipa dodo on se nipa mu ono nko ana mehu sɛ oye police officer senior officer o friend 2 am 3 am obefa the bomba ko pe no afa na omafo nim nipa yi o look that ko ebenya time ya kan tete nyon no asem na amafo hu bi ntia ye bo na baso enye case ntia bo na baso sa na otie ibad o ka che me say current IGP former IGP Dampare apart from the boni a oye nyina na me ko police headquarters na hu de wa ye ho a enye yafunya de
sure
why bibi ho but odi boni so nti e be kan nyina ti ye ko what do you call it Cantonment no e friend ohunu za nti ye drew police headquarters fortunately police headquarters na minya no and of a call you know say just say what's the problem you've been calling I'm say yes I'm say asema ba no say them say ya chi papa no team with phone say what how what has he done what's happening and I'm catching say they have not told us what he has done but then one say you didn't say nkofo bi ba say omso ya police phone be chi ya sofo ni bi papa e di a chira ba be hese e de na esi a o ma be chi na sofo bi a o ba ya esi a chi no so what so where are you going I'm so Cantonment police station no so okay don't worry when you get there call me ti edu wona ye sisi free omudi police for no papa si ya ye nyina sisi call na me friend no so me mfa ma nipa na wo counter no na me fa to speaker nti me di ma no so counter no so kan so o ne station officer o honti ye ne enko station officer no ka station officer say onye entry say ono as deputy IGP say whatever the cases mo mfa no ntum o ni dim o fan track and back nti e dey DJ buy say minim say oh once baby an level e wo na wa massa command na ke say old man ho dey e ho be sane no say ya nya no kra na at least ye dey better baby e kama and police for nyina wo nyina they were shocked say papa na dey na dey aba ho telling you as make nyame na nyame ni namjina obi a I need more than 10 minutes na not division commander me be say so na that's why no oba enna me nya de ono nya phones no ne Dampare kasa na me nyina ho but oba ye no enkomo a okodi wo yin sai ho wie no enna police ni ba ko be ka kire me say instructions na Dampare nyehonu di buy no Dampare so the you can say different instruction
the counter
instruction dey aba say ono ne IGP on so yemfa papa dey entum enti they are sorry na say the aba ne yentimi nya ho hwe ye na eche papa but that is the instruction enti ofoso mama me no eba ho ti me hu say de enema si kona ke say say binya esena e kan say hands ebam and I decided say me call baby ti me call I also be won pa na papa mfa nche me wife say on soon basa but the wa osisun ya
me koto no
osisun that day no
osiyo
me kwa na ke say me because when me man sun ye kono and na papa frame me say me wo hina me mra na yesi onworo no ho ne yemfa ntum
hi
and because of what they know ma catch me nti me megina on hwe me papa abra ye pese e woro ne ho ayden e de na kwa two cells and na me kwa enye wo ba so a enye and the tone na papa de can say no that brought the tears down
abreho
afemi so me kona me share tears. Now the idea Musa Dampare wicked. Dampare who say why say humble for but the team is soon papa.
Who ye?
Ye ko do papa na panina me ni permission to me money din. Who do ni fie no. Me name is Afo and a coin. I think say cash na cash can hu bi. Na so for am just kan. Nti ye wura dipa na hono me yonko na aga didin ko an o say na anadu say dey na am so nipa nso kwa waba hada abo papa nche o hada oba sorry da ena me ka che no assemble nkra no we so dey na offer telephone fortunately no offer telephone or the phone to speaker say be ya asem o ka che ni bia no the papa no be ka meti bi say be ma koma eden atom yam because na nipa ye basa me kwa no me ni die
But ono na muko ni fia no won garden mu a okuta glass one.
Oh yes. On here be say call inside conference. Oye ayonko a me na nante ache. No fair no. Ti eringi ana offer. No na IG na ti say na wo he. No so o kumase. No so na na wache me sofo atomi. No say sofo ben Owusu Bempah na sa na okan. Owusu Bempah na say so petit bi na da me di na chi sa akopese me say de no ekoje o se me di na na mo chi me di na chi sa akopese me de ekoje
senior say me phone da speaker na oti
me na me say ntia me
Dampare nu mu asem
me na me say no obi say ahuna o say obi eye sa de na wa ma ho kwan a untimi fa ne din eden entuja but we known in this country me obi a mentimi emoni di but asam na America no o ma me ho permission say mentimi eden abodi din ni fie na ma me cho area East Legon East Legon American House area I want ni fie o Mr. Africa Mr. Sani kan ho bi Mr. Afo kan ho bi Dr. Afo kan ho bi cash eko bi so for anwotwe e de ka kan ho eko bi e na me wife e den e kan ho ti o ka asam na mu se kai asam no nye asama e da from because they all can some say petit bi no na dana we medi na chi akobese obekoje what do one catch say chase asam no enye asam aye asam keto anti and wo de call na me so me hwe me call me for so me contact me reach out to them na ye ba me drive nyina na me ye call cause that meaning say
na esunsu
ya sunsu meaning say ye ben aban no tie asam we pa o na na go 40 won mo kasa na mo kan sem hu na me do I care about won sem hu na be kan aba ho I don't mean e fa no bra look obi anim say ye ben aban no sure na enim bi esi aban no so mu so ye nim de nkofo kra ne mo ye ya ye ja mo free mo kom ba bi ye ben aban no na ye se de be nti na abo ye do sade o de mu twitwi da ban na ye ba na me start say me frɛ empenimfo me frɛ obia me frɛ obia minim sɛ koma wo to me frɛ obia mfi me
senior ha wa obetuna bubu
na obi kura ka kyerɛ me sɛ oh man ndam na we so ndam so de den a na ono kwa wadam da nti odam na say ade kyen we say normal. Let me tell you one thing. So because even ade kyen ye ensema me kan wo radio so any TV so nti 2 good years na nipa binum ni mayaka ebesi ne ebi nkwa
ewa abanda dan
bi na mkachira wa abanda dan
na omukoi
enye kwasa omukoi na ombeko ko bias na ombeko. I'm telling you hwe ye free ho baaye de ntia na eye planting ni say me kan hinta some mo say number 1 anankofo ka say papa is not above the law of this country say intimi chino no papa ye boni intimi chino oye boni intimi chino but oye boni e chiwa yinku oye boni ne ye chiwa ye mo otu nku ye ntete se wu ana sabe papa ko obi fie na mra ma ho kwan se okonipa ne fie a police for invitation on the day on the man ni ebisa o say okonipa se fie bi na ma ko ho se police for fie se won chechire mu nyina kra ne nto masomu a de o ya ne se ye ma o sign bond bi se e fie ne ko ni police se dey onko ni fie bi ba ye mfa to sales ye mfa tum so for the make an say
metro atepa
ye ba police station ho a man for say Dampare no person or the discipline ba kure nya no kure o tan na na o de tan inipa binum no person dey especially pam for the first time in the history of this country my regional commander beda police cantonment police station ma de chen o da ka mu ma de chen
about 12
say obe make sure say
exactly
obe make sure say papa Bempah beda cells no my regional commander na beda ho ma de chen to the sense say omo pam you free the premises of the police station make ko da ba bia mox no no nanka police station e nanka o yira ana bibi hawo woni ba bi da utum ko koda ho meanwhile no police station was saki yen me free ho am ye kokoda ba bia
most never sinenti munam kwanso be yi a wo ye course frefre obi a wo fre na ye obi amfei ekosi sen
de ekosi an se obedem na wonim ade be kyen ahoache no am ya court no na me kotena mox no nchen osa because o mo ba 4 o'clock on bet on tiemu a on ba start ba before 5 or na no be frefre nyame ne ya wa na ngofo bi ai Owusu Bempah so dem so omunim omunim cause nim tete sa na kwa ba kokora ye bo omo ye bo ni tuo mane fa ne nemu mane kotodua afom mama ke so be yoda no ne yi to kan nsem nyina wie ye na ba kuso pre wo pre ne omu na fi barasa na mse wo be frɛ nyame o ye police na mse wo be frɛ nyame o se am say have me untim ko bi wo ye kontompo ni pa wo wudi oni ehu obi o tu na church yes ye ba ada ye buko haram for the ye ba church ya so ntuo e de aba ha knowing say obi be ba ha me yakobo ntuo ana why na wonim say am o kai ya ne entra ka no police hospital na wa fie say police ni pria ho na de ne ko ne enko he police ni kura ya bo ntuo ye enko he police ni kura so for Owusu Bempah me ya bo ni etuo na odi konko di atrocity a wonim at the two ni aso because current CID boss na ye yini ko Winneba tikura na ye ono o ka kire me say yeah ka kire me say I or video a papa instruct nkofo say ye mo e kan say
police
ya mo police for na am saying offer video no send me said chana beba dia mentumi ade enchire na eniema eda di wo police hospital police hon won say na nkofo fi se bia ye twa so bi papa ye obi a ondidi na waba sorry asem nyame nko na minim nti wo ya sorry wi anomally na ope bibie den e kana no nti ye ko fi central eba cantonment no I say obi a woni ne tifie na wakra ne se o kwa adwuma ba ana wo to ade ba na ba na esi wawu shock obinya na wa utimi wu ka ho
sure
because nipa na woni ne te we bonkomo nti wo be kwa ba na esi wawu a eye nwanwa se how se otimi wu ye papa de sa net ye ya matisi ya chima sofo na me di akira kwa kohwe se ede na esi na okone ya chene den aba betum nti na papa ye basa na me nante call a hospital police hospital and I go home and penny food was there and the papa beto self but who said in the condition here now ya nhwene am penny
senior dey okay ya kwesi ade nwumre no
kwesi a juada
we do juada
because you na make kan
aha kwese da nwumra na ya na ko
kan
ah wa ko penin bi fie wo legon cause amoye na mfa wa ba back to cantonment ntuba be mu papa condition no
na me call
police hospital
and also e manye ochena mum because in charge dan said in ni ho nti we told papa say papa all the calm near my fine because asama we can here I registered them there's nothing because we thought said your papa didn't cry na Sunday e ba for here e we already dimu e de ma MPP
na ne fie kura kan
party
ne fie kan ho
na o how atono oni ewu onye hwe na sempo bone kura koso a na ye na obi adwemu I mean you can't believe it say ye be twitching say the twitching no na me feel say ogie bi betima fi ba bia den aba because course na de ye ho nyina na eguso den ye eguso ye na nkofo so ate na omoba na so for me de ba ku bi jam na me come on tie President John Mahama no wonder so yes president be no but say nyame pe a obesa ye bi nkura ka ho course na kuma papa nti o akoma ba o President John Dramani Mahama e wa akoma papa kwase da na ye go ho na ye dia bobo na papa wife e kokumase nti wote asam na say o Russia den eba nyame ne me dance ni o se airport ho na ye radio Mahama so no akokumase on so oba Accra ti wa say kumase agai u free dada mo free dan mo na wala nte ko odi o ko na no bi ka chen say papa Bempah wife na ko ho na president Mahama dum ka ba nchen o beta fo no so ante say a chi papa to o kwa ka chen say mane ka fra ko say me Abraham ye president nyame fa no so kan sem bebre e fa me ho ana ehu yi mama ya mfa yensa anka no because me gini di say oyo nyame nipa
Mahama nyinche
me gini di so o nyame nipa ne mom di aye nti
nyinche
me ami ntumi ma ho ne mom mesoma ama nipa ba behwe no kure nyame anim nipa ba ko mako me ensa ene behwe papa every day no mba ho
under the instructions of
Yura Mahama even after court kra no o san yi security mom be bo papa ho ban
wow
President Mahama na de ma me nwanwa ye me hu ni se papa nya obi a na o ka nyame fa na so kan sem bi e fa Yura Mahama ho e favor Mahama I mean how the warrior papa man kra ankai no ne papa ye na mom de waka bibia fa na ho a nipa fam no kan nya ne de kra no on mom na ye papa na at Cantonment police station no ade chia no pa na yes ye be court they had to go to the police for number of about court be na ye ko because your lawyers say home bia ye ko say be ya on bitimi court wa ko twen on say on bitimi chere bia on be court no because case ni on say but ampa say case ni fi headquarters by headquarters for no so chere mba bia on dey be ko on say on bitimi chere bia on be ko because they want to play fast on our lawyers ti ya na mo na wa ye be court yen court wa na em say om de case aba and ye man yen so and ye ja ye chen say obi a wakum nipa ya kofa na ye de ne ba ye kodru court and om de yen court 2 court 1
senior we nyina ho ma me kakra na we court say ma ba media lawyer ba ma menje say senior ma yehu that Sunday night rounds or yeah on a wife esu any ade minim tama me beto wife minim to ka kire wa ono kra na boy amane ya de esi nti ye beto de na papa ewo inside but na omunya mfa no nkoshe na wo se e won counter back wo no omusan wo ina eyibia obode nkanta nti e wona na papa gina tina sof mame paka I don't know, so no akoto paper drink at the brand because of no I am rentia. To be said, Mammy Paka say, Papa, away, and also me qua me who nam see me who know or Chabontin one and not that inside. I want to shake me so soon. And me fool say now, me room say no, so room say na or more can't na papa aso na de nim ana wasi ni trase senior me so peja nani tunse nani bom nim no na onya obesu unse se de na wo ka no se o mmepese wo behu se je ro papa ho sa na me gidie se papa nso so enya ompese nipa bi eben no ebehu ni in that situation lawyer who be say wa fi obeka kire em say me ba na ni ase awo kakra but me call papa oba no as ye barrier service me kaida we pa na betua nkrofobika wo hwemu wo be ye tantan me ka kire mo mo je dibem unko bisa Herod de okom lawyer entimi na me ntumi tire ye aja ye wo wa na ye nim de ekọ temsi e ba ne bete se senior moko legono mo ko aba ti ande ya pam ya kran sa ne bia mo ba ene ani antipokura mu ina ekogu Moscow to ane ti anta ne su kura beje ma bo yen kama ni ade la minima ba woto sa Sunday nimre no so senior ma yehu ne rounds ana o ye ko police hospital se omo mehwe papi oni di fita no pa ni ade ye ya ne dia bisia no pa na ye ko court no enyumre ni na wonzo ne na mahe
Chief number hobby. So in fact if we Accra regional Accra no papa nkasa na itina ne kemu e de call cantonment wo papa nkasa na drive here e call cantonment and then there was another car and the papa kanichi I think there were about 2 men ununiformed men cry and a DHA the call cantonment they drew her and then they needed to make entries and blah blah. So in fact at the entry almost make entries when they were so what entries are you going to make? Almost say for assaulting a police officer. But he was Papa drew her, but he was never asked any question about police for now. And he was like, sir, I don't do any more instructions from above by dear man no. And lady are not take count and each no your bar police constable, no your bar fair lady bisa and you do kakra. And okay said make those entries not the man no or make his high entries no say I made the man say maybe because so papa we're all there and at that time so now papa was making several calls obi obefreni bia didn't answer obi obefreni bia it's you know na get minister of Charles na be call we say na make so like me make cage na omo nkombra in between MPP ni penyi bako at that time came over there no cheap Mercedes but me person me boni din say
but wonder me who John Wodu
I know yeah so he came there and you remember be just about 7-8 o'clock na obaye no me ne kasa no or right inside opie by no what he told me they say bibia ni wo betimi aye wo ho in fact oni police penye IGP akasa and he is not willing to let papa go but what he has assured him and he said adia chia they will take him to court until let's rather prepare to go to court because honestly your best or so ye bia why but it's not working
but suffer that time now you John Bold you know you general secretary of the ruling party even though obaho but okachre yen say there's nothing bibi no
betumi aye
order no eye Dampare order from a baby abekobi order from above
or set president as say chief justice as say chief of staff as say
me no kachiro order from above no eye Dampare na ma order say yemfa papa na dey entum yen sa bone no eti look and you John nyamisha no so oba ho but there na wait my when Dampare says no so we take a decision and not even the president atmo kan no otumi kan me na catch so we take a decision and not even the president hey sa no you say
ni po position na mu nkotodwe e pa che wo no
me na catch na ye no MPP for owunim say eye den se senkra na yemfa jata enye sacrifice eniema chire wo so sesen untimi mfa jata enye sacrifice omaye na abe koso mo it said the ben ye mfa jata nye sacrifice yes what mata she lion be ya samaba
senior meba ho pa na
ana se e ba ho mata jema sa kosa menu mata jema sa kosa bae Samuel ku ba ho Martin virtually cried. The one na a free hospital no e call a hospital na the one mo see handcuff a group of pants am papa to say you know
hardened criminal
they cried
and in fact mobile police from mobile with a mask on their faces from the anti-terrorism unit.
Anti-terrorism.
And the guy was so rude.
What did I was so about Obsinado Yetu no?
And so rude and cruel. Say at the point in time, Chief, at the point in time I was like now then Kwana Mobeya, I mean you are what? No system free police station bombing am simenko. Papa any so Dimechu police station, and it happened in the presence of Martin J. Kosa, of Samiku. They were all there. In fact, they shed tears. Emma Papa Krasubi. And the district commander no Obano.
No mate.
So she obeso me mu no say gentleman, lawyer, calm down. They don't make it be a yempe pastor basa be abisiwa. Then I'm saying mimpi. It's in the mimpi. And there was a gentleman be no bar or no a police but he came in a mufti. He had called me say and then say and then me back Cantonment police station. I'm say Jack you lucky gate now. I send me a police in me but me dem me can. So it happened right in his presence no so I say council the recourse with the normal and you normal I'm him proud. It's come say me me ho no for so many times say I'm a policeman my police is made for over a decade the recourse with normal now nkofo no me bi o mo free so not three my dreams so the anti-terrorism unit for say no and na chese omo obi aka me say mo free Cantonment police station mo call police hospital policemen be 8 just this man he is unarmed then kwana you have to restrain then kwana and I either want to tell me my job then it's no sana yede papa echo draw. I don't know if we can continue from where we are going and as you want to ask some questions
now I'm person be free news we say ye ni ho nti person mo ma ye hu
okay so we can move to the Monday no
okay nti anwumre no
anwumre dey
aye obvious say papa be dem
nti ye tule da home ade che
da home ade che
yes we also slept over
me be 12:05 na me hu say regional commander ne land cruiser no aba nti minimum so bia na ka chem say yesi Dampare na say o behwe say ye ma papa nkofie na o machi waba na ba be say oda ho o mehwe say oda ho a onko bebia ene si o nti ye wo police for no wa na mosque na nsuri sha say eto ene eto pa ye ni antipokua ne lady kokobi
so for tree uncle fee so for Charles so for pakanko for nankofo kakra wo
mo nti yanka say anu na obofo ni Kennedy so ba ya ye bona mani on no so frita kra na abelande ene so ye so be kwa akwohwe so fo mo so ene so tu ka ko nti ye de go si na ye nim ti ade achi Monday eja me ko adwuma ni ye say asem ne be court nti ye nhwe e be court no
okay nti no anopa no na be fa papa so de ne call regional and so papa got ready straight and say papa ntina omo kanum so there was a bit of a banter or better na kan one na kan say papa you they just tina omo kanum na second me call regional we do ubusa question bia we don't know ubusa question bia I say na Charles ubusa question bia we don't know court ben near call we don't know yenim sa no mo keka ene hu say omo cars here makese Tundra nim aba police for shame omo yi sofo Krobia ne Michael ne Kwakwa ne edi oma she kanum so we had to sit in the rush and also a back court name say there's a strategy you pick. Now lawyer Nina or call D no must know the court and must be there before they arrive. Now assuming say lawyer for echo with different day or my mono at the station, nobody says anything to you. But I said Kai too, and then you have to sit just follow the car wherever they are going.
As a lawyer,
I didn't know anything. You copy Accra Circuit Court. Now, police didn't know where they were taking Papa, but the media knew and were already there. You drew honor right on from the gate. The media men.
Oh yeah.
Can intend to.
Mammy Fabi can
let's see have account.
The woman said, now lawyer Gary Nimako, and now your lead lawyer. I would the case anymore. Yamisha baby Obia. Yamisha papa
Gary Nimako.
Yamisha papa. Yamisha no marina. And did the buy and say, Yamagari, and your hint say, only kind oh, court. Now, young papa ho a region ho because you free cantonment about region. And almost one chain baby on the day echo. And ye picky, many will be cast on catch him say, it's like it's something we call court. Tell me, catch a Gary, many Gary, the Casa communicate here. So that a soft kind of one country by economy media for court on the Edena Colada.
Set two more cameras in
you do no more harder that train say, a papa wedding, a because no more pay.
But as me escape we kakra ya papa taka simbi say oye course afre chema wuntumi ema chema wuntumi emphatically told him say papa dia gba ne de nkoma akọ ekire ni say wo do support ama Alan na your president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama then opposition leader oba ofie and intina the ACAC na say oje bi beba just offer every tokusi boaten papa kasasim with several times recently ya wo ko declared ma President Mahama and na wuntumi nya no so beba be hisa asem na no wo fi say obi yankra wo obi an yakra wo papa kasem acho fitias asem bi lawyer na meboa
so papa an kan sie o kan no police station ho ti asem we papa an kan say e bi oni obi na edi nkobo na papa gina kanta na o kan asem no because ata na ofre no enti ofre na o kan asem papa kan say me na am kan asem na chere me no digi say me frɛ papa on fa na asem nsi papa you be o play digi me frɛ kusi boati answer papa frɛ more than 18 times
we talk kusi boati
yes
office you be ama
pamfa
national kati
enti sansam na a omo keka ni na no se papa gina ha ka ba wo asem no efa wan kasa ho untim kama asem yi
sure
efa ho a untim kan yi enti ma gya ma lawyer na wo de court de no o ka ye trust no
na o mo
e ho na yawo no kra o kese
court ho no
court ho ni after court no e na yawo no wo kese pa
me su 12 o'clock news is wo lawyer o ka say you say o say na me WhatsApp o na me ya kunadu na 12 o'clock news is on that Monday
so because Dampare a share chinti prosecutor no asim so ne papa wo
asem
a kese gisa asama no mbedi no tepete no na ye do court no like look see akokota me na me hu the reason why papa case na it said here wo kum nipa no menti ase na enra ye nua branch ya mo say o ma chi no Ametswali alleged medai suspect who say omo yen news
abi
on so news
any newspaper mu krank ba krank ko
Kobia Krante
suspected murderer
I'm telling you yedi papa ba ho no na the way omo see yi free court 2 e ba court 1 kra no obeka kire
lawyer over to you.
Okay, until Chief, but you're answering Yebeko Monday this year. Let me just draw your attention to some things. So we can just imagine on that Sunday in Umreno, things that were going on, emotions, calls, things flying left, right, media, blah blah. Obia is giving a version of what they don't know. Now, one of the things that say city newsroom a report here, the press release
by the
of
police.
the police. Now, we Chief, just 1 minute. I just want to establish a few things. Now, the press release, was numbered. There were 9 paragraphs of the press release, and this is what it says. I say, paragraph 1: the head pastor of Glorious Word Power Ministries International, Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, and 3 others have been arrested. The other 3 suspects, Michael Boating, Frederick Ohene, Nathaniel Ejekum. 2 other suspects are on the so the other 3 suspects are Michael Boating, Frederick Ohene, Nathaniel Ejekum. 2 other suspects are on the run, and the police are pursuing them. Paragraph 3: the suspects are being detained for further investigations over the creation and circulation of multiple videos containing threats and threats, the brandishing of a weapon, and the assault of some police personnel. In other words, Papa Ayachino, Michael Boating, Frederick Ohene, and Nathaniel Ejekum, they have been detained for making certain videos which contains threats, the brandishing personnel. Now, this is it's untrue, to say the least. I don't want to use some adjectives, but it's untrue and you're not correct. Papa, we have not seen any video be watch it you or issue threats or brandish it you or assault you be policeman be there is no evidence like that. There to be paragraph 4: after critically analyzing the said videos and based on intelligence gathered, the police embarked on an operation today, Sunday 12 September 2021, at the premises of the church to arrest the suspects. Let us mean, Chief, sir, information on the may and you're not correct. Say police phobia bar, sorry, nothing happened on the premises of the church.
Exactly.
They happen here, any dear Yakama Nakusi, which everybody will testify, say that is really within the 4 walls of the church, nothing happened. And I'm right, sorry for how could Papa have instructed his church members who were on the premises of the church to beat some people? It doesn't pass the test of common sense. But well, that was the information about out. Pacho Ebium, during the operation, some members of the church believed to have been under the direction of Reverend Bempah assaulted some policemen. An event happens during church service. The man of God walks out of the premise of the church. How could he have instructed church members to beat policemen? It is also not true. But it seems that it seemed to me said the course as a papa and then something has brought you into our midst. And we'll find an occasion to detain you. The reason I'm detaining Papa allegedly was that Papa had given instructions to church members to beat up policemen. This statement was issued on the 12th. In fact, whose statement was now 11 p.m. on Sunday. Moscow, adjacent the Cantonment police station. Now, the last thing, the suspects are currently in custody and will appear before court tomorrow, Monday, 13 September 2021. Chief, say Yachiobi. I said this is the reason in Tiayacho. The reason in Tiayacho is what you are supposed to answer before the court.
That's right.
Emra, you drew court on premises, so like I was baffled. Like media men, cameras, all media stations were there. You come see, you call one of the courts. Was it court 2, court 4? You call court 2. The judge, I think, was not sitting on that day. The other court and that judge in city was, I think, court 1. And no court, not the judge or body. You drew an almost sitting in the net court 2, and we saw them sitting no more.
And to a more the court to cry, the
well, you drew an almost say it is case no air court 2. Into a court 2, waiting for the judge to come, waiting for the judge to come and say judge number or we something to not judge in the so then they have to find another court. Now in finding another court, yet you also know case in court 1. And we have to all go to court 1 and into a corner judge and or rise in a court chambers. Into your chambers are near after yet a court I am media main BBR 31 pay by. no pie by no any the charges ebe bon say and the charge they born and say papa edi amanfo bi omu krekra to enim e de akobi fie and say oko ha mini pakro and all that all the charges causing harm and
I know I'm say am police for na binim kura the hospital
but the technical thing is that on that first day no omuma the charge no of say yes obi fie and then later on they came to split the cases and then ye ni mienu enti no yes obi fie that is number 1 and number 2 and they say wama nkofobia abu police for onu akasa ni nkofobia abu police for but as time went on no mu check case no mienu into the back
9 and 10 no
but tobacco was Murphy court code and no was
9 court 10 was run at 9 or
they be court 10 was and I say but reason what
but I mean to know and no 9 and 10 by after you kunya bail man or high court
after that yes
but initially the first year you call and no can say the entire Gary e ka say your man bail because or you be or you know or ni fee or yire or ma or sorry if you na ye be hu nti e hu hia say they keep no mo say enkofo no mo da hospital na yenyi omo no omo see omo case omo injury no e serious abra obi ko no onkofo no ti hu na tutan ketwa mi nipa mi no pe
and he's not the cause of the injury
na papa so nim ho he because okoto onkofo no ko no mo omo ti hu den atwitwa ndi so omo free na do mba yo so free no mba yo papa nim say nkofo ne ba ho ananyom ne ba ha what you say because on not say mama ba mo so me police for nyina na mo de mo me nyina ye nko ne hu so mo ya police for na mo nya police for enti court no e ye me ti say na me so die no because say nkofo no go hospital no enti ye jana emwa prosecutor na say no kan no enti ma judge ne nyai no because nkofo apia e go hospital sao no kan and that was the reason the judge can say santi enunti on to me nyana man dey e man nko to be reminded no because initially no so okofi ho near you know the piano dey e be kan ho first instance so
but in speculations and allegations be by say before a judge no be my judgment on papa case ni say or be remanded no or koni chamber or etambai
oh yes
so around the chambers I think before I ever started
case no
and I think say rise again around the chambers and say you be free case
not yeah yes set okay mama chia we now so say you work court 2 no na bo say papa sam no agent papa you say no wo ye icon
no chair president
ne ho asem ba obia tibi the do court na asem na tend the whole Ghana dada the court on na nkofo bi tie na so say oh mama ya wo court one o sa 77 sam sem hu we ono de say on e ba na nima obe grant papa ni bill amna akọ because o hu say the ntie say they detailed no over this asem no
na mi sha sa judge no
ono so de papa tum enti ye ko ye free court 2 na so ye free court 2 na ye ba e can say court 1 ho no na ye ni age say obi aye hu na ono akra ka sa asem we ba na nima obi ja papa den amna ko na ka fe on de ye ko na say ye twa fufu amna den
ato ye nkwan
sa na ato anwam say fufu so ntim fani anwa na ato anwam di me ti court on ya na me say definitely papa be nya bi la den am yakọ afi court no ye set ama me te ho na ye be start case na e na sorry bra edem
okoni chembe so
yes to call ya kakra na e na obai but that day wa makwan ama Gary an kana sem stress okam wa ma ho kwan na we sa case ho na me catch you say BBC here after papa conscience no kire say na akwai say state sponsored you can say thing sana me hu no because after papa conscience no na almost say asem no no person sign e renew asem no
oh yes
because wa shen kom mama akwama yura Muhammad
oh yes
na ke say asem no e koso na ke say mu hye asem na chi
me what messages wa
yeah
me what messages wa
me de nipa no frame me catch me say
enya Gary
of course
yes
What you say?
Money pressure, sir.
Yes.
Money pressure, sir. So fast. MPP for me any pub bonu for so aba we here na na do na aba we any pub bonu for pub na me ka kire
so for baby e ya no ha so for baby e ya no ye free court na ye ba cantonment back I want the papa buy no na get say the two no actually Sunday
and woman no every chambers na aba wa magari kura nkasa
wa Gary kasa but Gary kasa na oka no say Gary make a point so make a point say come back money it mean making the point of so na sabi asam na Gary na should can na nyansa wo Gary we senior lawyer
sure
on kasa pastor he is very seasoned lawyer the na prosecutor no kana ma me dey 80 nya dey Gary ka na ja o making a ruling na
anti ona papa mood to say
papa eh to say like what for Hannah can trigger papa for he was shocked
so probably now where the bremu 1 minute mam say mu na ya the judgment ne buy ya say in some trouble ya na ya so ye bi mu kakra ma ya say papa make you comment bi emra judge ne de ne ruling ba ye say papa be ko remand na remand no no so ne bebi say be ye hu say sani esi 2 weeks kura say 1 week o say debe na allo say stress and so anya de nti be say ye hwe after the pronouncement so for krobia na omne papa na on the first day lawyer na meboa so omne papa na na ejina ti so for krobia emra na ujina hin na oben say etire ya yedi case na me accuse number 7 ntimina na me last person accuse ntimina na de bia me chai accuse number 7 I am say yes my lord no makwa coordinator nti na mujina hono na oben papa
chief answer me cancer asem no ade ba ko a me rem fida ekopim se bia erade mre beso a ye nyina ye bekọ akohie mu osoro eye emra na me da cells hono ma omo ebe kan wo I think say angel news say ye the papa atum chief me sun te sa kwa e wo cells wo reason is say I say me hu ni say eye me
na mo so
na me so na e bia de papa kopie ba bia wa kopie because eye me and what tie no yo batampenti no o se on tenase no obehwe ba bia ye de ne sofo na ye sinkofo bia kidnap no eko na abewie ni si chief na there who some na wo mu ni say mi su nyina no na moja free me hwinim eba so for Daniel there oba ho no ma che say the thing was like say so for Daniel a lawyer but or insist say yam farming ko hospital because papa o ni nyina na papa can tell me say o mo make sure say ye de me be ko hospital chief my too emotional pa
o tie na say na me sure
because ye de me do police hospital no chief and it's over chance me da ho getting to 1 hour still no na chief o mo de handcuff a shemensa na me da fom o police hospital ho no me da fom ho no na handcuff shemensa normally no mo say na ye o mo say handcuff no be armed robbers and ye do o mo ba nti ana as a necessary no enshada
entino o mo
nye de enhwe wo mo na mefa akonya we so ada reverend obofo ase bo intervention obeye bo that day no getting to 1 hour chief obi attend to you and nyame ya adoma ye be fa me e de me kwa another hospital e ko hwe say internal bleeding bia ne bibia anima chief na ye second day o ti se na nye the god of Owusu Bempah and ye wuo bi na nkamewu a nkamewu Sunday na nwumre na chief ye gina adaka ni mu no na masimi trasisi na me bompa ye wo ma no tidemu yanse papa de nensa me ne papa mi na ne gina wan adaka
nti no gina ne nchen
me gina papa nchen na mintimi nhwe papa nti say ya na mesi me trans say na papa de nsa chief like efifa we say nti asomo kan ne say odivo bibia be fine na am say daddy ye wo ho na medwen o ye mo de ye be ka say ye ni din ene ye ni hwe na emum no say da bi menka ade a papa kan ya chief echeche mere ewo box no mo ne say menka da say enamoso na bia say yesi na odi aka wakoma to yem titama judge ne kan say already in the judgment Reverend Owusu Bempah has been remanded to police custody na assemble akwa said lawyer Bekaya ne of Charles Bekaya judge ne say or reminded papa based on the nipa kan wa bontin meaning say so of dan ya wokaya so Charles okay
yeah
so lawyer Gary Magu can be also no or reminded papa what the public is saying so on reminded papa and no original so they reminded papa or can say papa has been reminded to 2 weeks in 1 week in police custody no e ho na papa tiem say itina na dundim so omu ye me say the chief o kasa pe na o kasa pe na chief me see me trust say nti wono mo na de ne nsa so me nsa dendenden e no say mensuru nyame ka mo ho ai ti o kasa pe na okokotena first way no to wono mo say baby e maro ho ne say kofi e approach no say oh daddy ti oka oh daddy na papa see ne trust say ti e wono mo no na in fact chief na yedin ti hona so Owusu Bempah so born in here na osu so for awotwe the pastors na it wasn't easy it even police for no po na wo so mbefa papa no say lawyer Bekaya no obi antimi me papa because papa it one why say no obuso say lawyer Gary nti Akufo do nim say omo ye me say that was the second time nti police for na so mfa papa nko no chief obi antimi hunu so be ka che papa say papa en sorry eme yanko anase dey nti papa ka second one na oye dey no say wa sorry with I say full vim bi no say mum yanko.
Okay, so let me just add it's the man papa sorry and police for ne ba ko ka say emamu enja papa yen like yen nanti papa say ne be ya cameras na wa monte no nti no o my like police no my train like on my it's now and I just say arrange any di kan ye di enim pie say na be ya omo because they want to person take shots of such moments you know and police for so e be surround dey ho ene kakra sa na ye de kotena kan ye de call
na chief one ade ba ko na so for chance ka say Dampare ye obi a onye wicked o we demon
hey
Dampare we demon
odivo anu adi
me say chief me fa woni do obi abeka wo ye obi a on o te se pataku no betam odwan ma de dura no ade no mu ye nyina no dia plan ne say chief senka enye de sie na ma nipa hunu say ebia o ma peke ye ya eno mo peke ye ya chief ye call sales ho no mo no ensema no mo kan we like say ko o mo peke ye obi ani mo hwe ya by the time an kan be hu ye no na si yeti asimpo an ke ye nipa bi chief ye was sales ho na those people na ye kan so mo mefa ye no where those people are they killed according to sales for na ho no mo no chief me no kasa na o mo po bi to you abuba ne hye nipa ne nsem ene nsuo etene nipa ne nsa ensa ne pro ene ode da cells ho no
okoto no
e wo cells ho onso ura cells e wo ma obo amane nto bi say ehemfo na be fa am na me kire say ba ko ase o te say not na guy ba ko kan say nyame say nyame wo ye sofo ampa na those people no omuba they can do anything chief ombe fire omudi ye kofie no so omuko seche ye de mo ne ade say ye wo we a chief omudi ye ko ba ye na ye betena car ne mu police for na de ye ko ye no ba ko bisa am say o papa wa ye Dampare de nti afedo omudi ye betena car chief handcuff we yensa no omuyi handcuff tini nyina you can't officer because I say they see say after the idea no too much chief na ye de mi ko ba bi amete na police car so for Daniel munyi obi enim so mu de ye ko ba bi awo ye wo hono ma they just pick us ye ni be do
ya say we de mi ntumi kan wo say nan so man bi aba original
yeah
ba ko o minu chat ni na wa say car mo de mutina mu ina otwa ni na say wo hu say o ma hu say ye matena salon car
yeah o mo de me de o mo de me tena o mo pick up no
Tundra
the Tundra na ye 2 and a saloon car na ye 1 Tundra na full armed policemen 8888 and I me same finfi and officer and so tell me nchen me frere so for Daniel just say lawyer you nim baby o mo de ye ko o mo be fire nti wana so for Daniel say ye wan for say so for Daniel outside now already the thing was like chief I say minim ade ana yaye omudi ye kofi a omuko sechi ye mi omudu mi fie ne matome dem na because na my wife no na me se ma mo order omumu dan no because na me pese ye be kono be ka se ye be fie no I am hiding something in my room until no say to one policeman e be no say chama no Dampare ma ye ne dey it have no money officer e di nkomo say omuko officer fie omuko say ni picture e bo ho ye immigration inspector not an officer an inspector an officer say ono asem no ne mu riu o jina o keke ne so o metwere na no asem
wa hwe
it's chief
Dampare court wono
court emotion no chief
yes papa ne monko 1 week
yenko 1 week
said the lawyer can
but omu che omu
ye che mu
said na omu different cells don't say the come higher so for Kobia no say yentimi anko ho no say na ye no ye wo papa
sure na ye temo asepa because one ye
o ntimi nko ha ma ha ye call Monday no and I make sign call back to the hospital
this in the weekend ye mo free court aba cantonment police station oba
you say aba remind no I'm so say the papa ya amfana amane ya mpe drip bi amana assembly team dey happen but na bogari amane agari kan say men koye
but really and truly so no na you free court ebedru ye no ebedru cantonment before they could do anything I was like no honamo ye I think that the previous night he had not eaten anything no say no honamo ye and the shock and emotion and everything you know I think we needed to take him seriously you know so I just wanted to
me call na me coding ko na me private room Ediama soft papa ada na ma me ka chem say sofo hospital no kra no ba mo de be ba no kra na enye easy say private room there see e ka say be ma no private room e dey assemble dem e be ban tie de me call normal general ward na ya hwen say be yanko papa bi ama ti me gina ho na ofre that time me hu ni pakro in charge na no odi phone no bra me say yan kasa no ka jem say oh enye problem yen before omo mutim be fa no yen complaining ma police for no na police for na dey emfa mbra tie kaya but fortunately see dey bi wo e wo there be no regional police command he's a good man very feeling on a case na fi on abedi nsem then e kasa ya but because they were under pressure who the opposite you want to me because Dampare to be a true including the regional commander because case ni regional commander nsem bi e wo director of CID any Dampare nsem omo nsem na e
director of CID headquarters any Dampare nsem na e enti yeah no when papa na kasa you know ka Charles me ni problem bia but me say the case is there in person any problem but how dey koye na so the body will take care of him for you fine ti abeka no mati ase omba around the say call be 7 ho na afi ombe fa na say ye mfa nko at 5 for bisa ye mfa nko ti koye omba be train blood yes sample say no
na yi koso ne BPA den e wo so dodo nti de na so de na am say ne glucose so e high and the sugar mom e high ne yi ti gese omo ma no drip ne yi ti omo de ensuo si ne so ye kɔ no enipa 5 armed na omo ye no omo ye so omo nyina abegino na ahoso ye ward nti omo jade owo side arm no say onyina papa enchen na bi omo maka no so enko abontin nti papa omo de drip ne si ne so a ye na me ka so papa since enra yes me call Sunday na Monday ne bi say nwure nyina kwa na me nko fie nti me kɔ na makope ensuo bi adware na maba me dware na me pa me ho na hu say sofo na na ekfamti me yam kra hye me because obi a na kɔto hospital pa no sofo na wɔn na so me kofie bi da fe na me wi a me beba me sisi wɔn no say ene entembra na team foforo abase I'm talking about Omaja 5. Omaja 5 police men. But the Ojira papa hono kura side arm. In fact, doctor, nurse is going by ya. Pese my papa drip near you. Chom go so chom. Hey, yeah, you can't papa ho kura so me nyina ho. Na o me nyina na nipa no o ntimi nye bibi ma no. Ye de be ya ma no. To say me nyina ho na be papa no. Nti dem fi say ye twe ho papa betima da kakra. Because on nine. Nti ya man drip dey say nyina ye twe ho na kasa ni ho a. Even police ninja okra only police ni nkomo nti e dia obeda ti be feel call na be say 1 hour na Dampare man the boys and buy order from above if I drip na papa so no o man twen kra ma doctors nkra ma be yi o mo de call force doctors na de on buy
so mo meyi
no be yi
say nti
so say order from above say wa check so say na come back
but mami Carol bibi so two things happened on that day. Emra papa Echo da hospital. Two things happened. While he was there now, after he did drip nursing is why we thought, okay, let's go and check on us. So for myself and I think I say senior pastor or somebody. Now yes see he call ako check on something na nane omo makano. He call the other side. Na ya ko check me ato eduane e dey come on. See ye movie about while we were away what happened they say another team by almost say order from above yemfa handcuff into papa nsa wala drip ne sine so no yemfa handcuff na into nsa na yemfa mom impan at that time no I think that was the time and Owusu Bempah ne so I think say ebeye bantaka kiti me two car me na musu area wa me pay dwan ya method ya koma e na ko ba say o we na say o me say na koso I'm saying to say why na wo because I need to go to the other side to Central Police Station. What obi na we were till the just about time was okay. My main dan mo na membra no my friend no see you and it's Owusu Bempah ha Hobson wa ha say some police for no e dey see ni ma I'm saying okay then
I'm sure so go mutu and na Hobson so papa ya dem a want to do
very rude when you very rude very rude
honest on kind no
very very rude na it's in the suffer
and na net fo bi nso no mo no so nye ba ku bia no to kakaka bi no odi nse hunu pa sa ga no
chief and I think say nipa ba ko so in fact case ne se na madwena ko si ne so your former administrator
Emily odi fo ya bebo na ya mention ya be mention pa ya be mention
after say ba ya na da banta na cause the papa call back no and I me friend lawyer Gary ka say look yare ya enfe ni agro enipa no o yare generally so obi etimi yare ya na hospital o boni o madi am sa de na ba se o man frank hospital owu a na police for na den
senior where the man can na one journalist bi on me ni na na wadwuma o TV na yese bi na na wadwuma ma o ka make kafu bi a kire won TV se timi ka se Owusu Bempah no wo se o yare ya maka wo mitrim me twan se bebem obey yare bi a ye nya anu aduru I'm telling you uti radio TV so pa woni mo na no ye MB before ba ye ten komo ebe attack mu yi Minute ka say to KFM bi na no ka say e na yen nke bi mi wa ya asem ni si ye no tumi ko fa akwa jimi fo bi o so ye ho analyst bet na o no ka say me di mo ya pa mo journalist bi so o ko no di etire ene ade wa bra wonim say interview no kura me be grant papa o premises ya say na ka de ye wo de such useless people here do ma ba bet na TV say wo me political thinkers ne de no mkeke kan say hunu sa
security analysis
yeah I pa ka copy another TV station na radio station now. No ya me se film here. Na mia TV so host morning show to me ka say Owusu Bempah no so yare. Tu yare da. We jama wa bonu benya is. Na aba bontam obi ehu. Hwe obi apapa sem we pa. Woni mu a wo kan de anya no nyambe twa ka o.
Amen.
No ya me say na me tuo KFM say me tuo atima me ke me hwe TV o. Somebody called me. Me to nya boni panidi. Also than a friend. You also do call US o. Your friend say DJ ye. Francis na friend no be say na why e for dey. Me to me mo. Aya me yinti. Na me say you don not so. Who hwe wa no pay. Na me say adan dey na course no so okay. And now order the phone recording what was going on. Jacob na ensamfo no keka na nye me kan no kra kire wo ye remfi o mama bodin and I know what I'm saying.
Yes, akwa no
I know what I'm saying. Yes, some training sebi asamba na ka se kra wa de ne ba yi no mo se ade na ya mfa mama ye interview mu okay ade ne ba sebi hwe kwa me nkrumati kese me kwa no pana no se na we de ma me ye interview ansa na ye people review enu akoba ne say. And the first time I spoke was on OKFM. At some about tickets here, and let me say this: Kofi Aduma, me nam kwanso ko adwum no friend. Sir, onuana de na be. Esi say, and I'm so said that de na ye ne de. Onya botre kakra nsa na makasa. But na mo morning show nti senior me kwa tickets bi sa me ntumi nka say because obviously na me was sorry stand.
So me kasa wo midday news and
think wo ye TV you see here say be me wo hoyi. What stop you from calling me to ask? Now tell no can pass. Send them am wo. Who are boy na ma fema me fiu a me fa wo ye wadwuma mu aye wintra. Do ye nyansa bia anim.
So wonim. Enti papa yare.
See,
Papa yare. So me papa yare. Yes bia yare na ye kan.
Aba.
Unsa amako fi se obi be wu a.
Senior me pacho me se bisa. Ya man the doctor Grandma.
Oh yeah.
Doctor Popoku
On Tuesday by.
On fi se Ghana wo kasa o yare agisi obi be wu. Asa kasa o yare. Ko wo yare na wonyanko da yare mpa so wu dia o yare. Bana papa e ho mfa no. Na ana won ti se obi nyare wa wuda.
Oh, esida.
Na Gary I report to my Dampare say me say Gary nyame chiram. Say me I want to be on record. Say papa na mama yam fa na hospital wo wu a mo na maku no. O say am the lawyer. Ade chinye o drive be say ko police headquarters. In person say ono wan kasa san ko o mahu say asam ya libre. En na me de ho abufuo ni ya wo call Angel TV. Me ba sempa awia bi se from awia no kwa sempa awia no ka
hwe wo sales wo so
na ewi akire no wonim anopa ya ka asam no ene awia no on be fa papa around 9 o'clock p.m. in the night 18 police officers with arms.
So what are heading
na de na ya wo mkura ne say obi yare na the hospital em fanen trap em fanen trampa so ene hwe no ya ma papa na ho papa tempa so say na hangi o na dre prison so na police ba kugina ha okọ be 2 meters bi police ba kugina om jina so akosi om car white no pick up no na mu be nipa be 10 so with arms until papa ti empa no sa na drip no sign om tu free no so ewo so e de be check am. That was when I who said no the economy I really had some about na me friend Gary said we have to go to high court to seek bail for papa.
Senior na won e de na die no besi.
Did Dampare dey pa okon dey e nyame na aye Ghana fo nyina adom.
o de ani wo so na ko
Nyame na aye adom say Dampare ko. One say we here kana papa na ato no nti na ye ka. But there were a lot of people o ma fa sequence wa ayo boboni etieti o mo so. Look, me krom ni boy. ya be frɛ ne frifie se police for so ma be che no anajo onko bo nsuo ko kransa basin ne
just like that
we are command ma me sika
just like that basin ne boy no ko yentie no
tetima
nkransa basin ne yentie boy
unam nipa
oh yes ni furu ko yen hu ye basin ne na bolu troku kwa
na nyemo nwa say say enkrofo bullion van enkrofo akoto ahye so ama police ni ba ko ya bonu yitimu tuoku no ama ya che nipa mienu omu a na mienu ye police for mienu ye police for ma ya che wo mo no ya che omu lead police for mo nko bebia wo mo counterpart na
am say tutu
ko
man kan obia
police for mienu
kwa na kan mo kwa na asem we what be that
hi the great Owusu Bempah asemo ya de na de besi
ya dase
ne ya ye nukro bi kaje bi na ya consider lo ya kakra ya we de o constituency nim wa lo ya ne beko
ba so ma obi anti ansa ya soro kono se obi antan dampare obi
antan dabi
ne niam a wo ye ne ye ka hwasam
de eni hu ye ne dia so
ye ni hu ye ne dia so se ne ka hwasam ne mo bedi na chi sa ne nkwa na nyina am
papa majoe
osofo
olwa na ba so
ya ni o na tsan
papa nyame adum na wonso
nyame adum so hu ye pa o
papa minim o masofo wa ise bia o enchie bi mai yana ye mi so ba ku mienu bi na akra ye nyama onjojo
yo me kan se nyame shamo em se mu program no mi go so ehwedi me chia mu nyina soso me ma mo ni adwuma
bas
nti nyame shamo nyina ma hu resident pastor Yosofo Kwamiamo me hu apostle soso Osofo Owusu ana me hu Osofo Daniel ana me hu Osofo Kobia and Yamisha Muse Yehu Ihiamu na Yehu Donti Mususu Maba Bina Muti dia koso and papa se bibi hona do gusamia na misha ns soso ne the media team no said the omo atutumi makama Yamisha mo pa
papa we the enumere you surprise you with call you night kakra ye bisa ne se asem ni si ye ne de eja wo na ka ye fum na nke ya nke beka se wo ye main character no de ko su bebre no me nya sure se ye we chire no ene asofo lawyer ena ye hu ya ye gba amane papa beyond their wow experience ye no their one for we ne hu their one for as wante afiti memne da no ebesi ne ya bobo boso yi papa ya say
Yamisha Osofo am say abia no a isi ye no na me ani ni eduru tambi na minim de akoso na ensemo a mo kanu ebia obi tie bi obefu se bia wana mabo musimu na moka de mo kanyina sa de si pepepe ne kai tama yedru regional hall Osofo Daniel me bansini even police ni nukura ya kaso oncho memenu masem no na onukura no onti asie enti me kro me bu Osofo Daniel asofo na edie na maya yesi ni ncho menu masini na asem be na me ncho edie na menka because me kro me nim dia meka because me nim dia maye enti no me Osofo Daniel nti say edie na yanka because me dia ni nim bibia dia me nim ni say yesi ya kidnap me sofo ena ya de na chekemu me ba dan so man pa me bi hu so wo honom moje tu no handcuff egu ne nsa afide yese yemra original uti say yemra original na asumdwemra na me kan ye tika mu aye ba original no na me yese me frɛ chief of staff me frɛ no ofai na me narrative story say oh mommy me sorry na say na si na me kura me nim de ekoso na omo say yemra original na me sofo ba ko o ma bona emoji tu no na handcuff gu ne nsa misminim dia me sofo na ye tinanka me pesenka woni omukasa kra nanka yemfa no ko hospital ni de ne hiamia ne se ye de sofo kra bia de ko hospital na no hia me kra ten bia na bigini no kra no e bia mo re fi bi wom ta mo de message ne bra mi a e ma me dia ho har tena ka mu a me kasa na kwasi ya wuli ntuka ne tentem ne nkono na me tesi asinkrofobia shutu sofo kra bia wo no sit adia asem ya kosi adia wa yedan o muso mu nyima de kro na emse etuo na to ya na nyame adom emse se sofo kro bia tito yo se den yo e fa di tri so no emse ye nkrofo se etuo no na abɔ no e na sofo kro bia atiato enti me tie saa no anam se adia asem na si enu nti me duru ho ma mi hu sofo kro bia a mi hu sofo ba chene de nyame nu na mi hu de ekoso ye duru ho ma yu sa nkrofobia brosa nkrofobia o mu shasha jeans bia shasuma bia mo ho basabasa bi me duru ho na ofa mi hu sa ba ko yi phone o di e video me mi nim de ekoso okay yen ka ho nwe enti mi fra chief of staff and o catch him say e dey some phone ekoso sa no odivo kwa koma to ye na me mani bi eno obo ni din ono eye emse sojani ewo Jubilee House o se o mana ba ho sisia na o ma ba be fa me mani nyina firi eyi ho no ne police from penifo no be kasa na mso mo mi na mi sha me da se afa ye duru ho no ma de sofo apostle ekano sofo chasu ka se o mo se yem family original ni hwan no me san fe bi afa me fra na ma mi fu adum papa me friend fu adum me friend vice president enko me friend o ma pani na nado enko enunti ye duru we fene say cantonment no no honnom na me friend chama wuntumi na me friend chama wuntumi no na so fana na kwasite me nchen me friend no fai ana me ka chense oh chairman say ni na esi I say sa na me say sa na esi I say maybe me hold on oba enti enu achi no sa free me biem ono kwa the friend me back to friend no say nyame nipa na aden woni o papa ne MPP from penifo enya problem ana ene dampare enam so de bi o papa bibia ni ho chairman na den o musa de en eno say ene de asi no na me ni vice ewo Victor Kusibu atin fie ye Reverend Victor Kusibu atin eno kaka nkrofo a wo mo ho ma na dampare so ewo hobi ye Victor Kusibu atin fie Reverend Victor Kusibu atin enti chama untumi na kache me sani o ti bibi ho akire me as a brother so mo say o ma pani John Dramani Mahama eta ba mi ni fie na o mo se me de me support so ama honorable Alankremanten anu no o mo plane say on be jeli me e wo akuse where do you see ya akuse nyansa won akuse be 2 years na nyamye mi o kansa no ana chama uti so oni ni agrosa e to kansa me uti am say chairman ado o mo se ma ya den ana o so no so nyame nipa o mo se o so o do support ama alan honorable Alankremanten na no crowd ye nya no ne ha wo mo atiese o man pani Mahama eta bound chenam se me chairman o ma pani Mahama onni mi fie mpo enya no koreda eno so okay ono okọ Reverend Victor Kusibu ati fie ho na dampare wo ho ena vice president so ho enu nti memfre Reverend Victor Kusibu ati no no pe eno betimi ne IGP aye dampare akasa ama omo a jammy. And I say, come on. Now I could sit him in chain, full with the speaker. I think that the Reverend Parker Crouch has smart making. And I'm saying, come on. Apart from Reverend Victor, into Usum Jivina Hoshe, because me didn't yama you, I don't, me she. And or sit me me hold on or call on to do one man. Obama me Reverend Victor Kusibu Atakasa. I should not say the be. The patrol Reverend Victor Kusibu at Union on 2 and a number, and I'm saying on a number, and was a friend. Papa me friend Victor more than 10 times one fact. And you know what she and I'm a friend to mountain on so Chairman. My friend Reverend Kusibu, my friend is on phone. And also my men something a number we mount. Now we dear offer the fact. And now my man and I could see the phone against our number. And I'm starting in the phone some friend Victor, my friend also so more than 8 times as a 10 times and so one fact. It's me such amount himself. My friend Victor sa on fan also could be do also for Victor few CCA until we bra now ama me so Victor kasa na mzina mpacho untimi Dampare and Kasamami. And I said no, na ho di nuru ho because I didn't yet empenifo ena ashishe. Na Victor and will between any empenifo kasa na say na me mpacho untimi friend na Akufo don kanche no. Or say na Akufo do kwantimi nya ho hwe. I did say Reverend Victor Bradia. I did a Reverend Victor Kusibuate. And I'm saying, Mate. Papa, I said, ye, my tire can call dear maybe. I feel me, yes, I'm a fra, some mountains who for doom. And to know, and a yiba honomono, John Wood so by ya. Many Casa will be some minority storage and so, or ba. Opiono so koye cause we oba na ordinance aba be fumechi o nyame ni party nyahwe so mo so mo do beto ade nyahwe mo fa ntu ne na ochena ye behu de ebeye na say hey chairman sana wo ka kire me Mr. John Bodu sana ka kire me and also me de nyahwe because ade no aye ye cause we hu say baby free no na me ni ontimi nya ho hwe enti papa obusa me a eno Echi and Afedie, on the catcher me say, order from above, say, baby, I may a course no crano. Dampare shemi. Na ne buofu police penino ye in charge no. No mu say, Dampare so mu family kushim. Ante sa Dampare say obema police penino ne juma abono. Into omo pamicho. Omo pese papa, omo pese police penino. Obelu so no ne juma into omo semi. And I'm seeing no problem. And yes, she. And you only me when said no, say almost a mini matadi in and I'm saying, nah, matadi in idea. Make us say so no, sells on not and a man sells in the opposite. And he said, yeah, me, Yamiabdom, me too popular in your money, you know, so about the Gina Tanka, no, Mr. Kutakudadadian, and almost shemi. And a police when I'm sitting, I'm catching some more. And my John Momushani, and I mean saying you almost oh, Reverend I had you do Harma and yes of a semu. Now order from above. Now camera crowd I swear hey. See I'm one you tardy and you do Roma at ya IGP Bayano, Dampare, a Bayano. Because Dampare the order number say, then can't you see you are tardy in information. And I'm saying, oh dear me also my Yeremia, almost Roman tardy. In Tihona, my men are in charge, you know. Or bar will be. And I'll catch you say, oh, in fact, we dear, said your papa, we your minipa, and he said you tea. I'm in a card, your pa, you know, to say, oh my God. I'm in our side, and your me. Women dear, minimum dear, GDCDNC, or dear, Muyano, somebody on Fana card and room, would you be Yaba Moncasame? Papa. I know Krameka say no medical Jimmy shirt. I almost a Jimmy trousers. Na nyame aboa me say na me share boxer shorts. I was from. Na enu pono no my imagine so mo rama na kam support. Na me nim the police for person mo ye me. Eh ma me no mo kasa ya na sabia papa. E pia me ko she inside. Internet say the see hoso kakra no. Ona. A chichi mo.
Papa ye de besine enwe de na kakra ne pese bi se wa ne se de si etira won fo woni ehu lawyer Sofo Daniel Ebo Amane Sofo Charles Ebo Amane eno ye sebi facheme mejima no si o she police cells de si ne ekoso we etira na wonim no ena ne bi se ene ya watete tini na no eye wo sei
ya mianim ni me de me ho adwiri me mom me ho adwiri me papa na che me dwiri mu kra me ntia se na che senti semua ekoso mi ankasa no ma te mo keka bi ama matiti bi ba de nemu kan ya miti afa kwa ma sem fofo kra che ama nyese bia ye ha na ye ni akasem ama te me hu dia meka me hu adwiri me papa because suswan pa say nipa da sani ti me ka say mesha ma ya jeli osofu Owusu Bempah suswan pa say ya ma police ni ba honom say omra me daho because of minti sebe ya ma minti enkofi na ahomacheme nsamba na opani entino ya mieni osofo ensem me du tambia o ka obi tinchen a onte wase kofo de kase kasa na wa but me tie di si ye no me tie ni sese no ensem ni bi hono ma ka me hyen sa na mte ya anka e bia anka me ye worried crying said ye me ye worried no
papa we so for church Owusu say the what input the half no I say half na what it papa nyuro we de yeja mo akwai me de ba ko a ya na ye meyi kakra always na me pese me hu say how did you feel mra Monday no mo call court na unka bi shemu na obeti se judge kan ya sebi yemfa wonko shem na wotwe baako papa kasa na Sofo kro bia gina won chenti bisa no se ohwewo na o countenance na se na wositie papa ote for the first time say judge say yemfa wonko shem 1 week no papa ye o say
me no me mama kasa nye tintin bebre me no na lawyer Gary eka say yenyano ntie kura say judge ni sa semu de say nya asembia entino obemai bill ama yako eno na me de nim say ebe happen nti judge no time or static case na kura no na we lovely according to me hwe ne attitude na no de to honom na but onya call bi na minim samo kai ho na na owura inside ento aba no wamuna ento aba ye na o start judgment no kra no na minim so be lande no said o lande no ento o dey o ka say yam faminkom for 1 week no na mianim ni onim ade ma me ho dwiri me na minim dia maye uza kama ya bonim po ne ya me saabia minim se o ebia mafom maye bibi sei ena ebia ya twema so ena me so me mromra eso nti committee zevo badia ko so nyina no even police station ko mu ka say me ntro menum asa mi hu dia me ntro nti tese mi dia maye ya chi me ma ena mi di achi ne kora na me ya sorry na ena aba be wie mi sei say yam famine konkotum 1 week aba ede na maye mi dia maye tinyamye ni mi kama judge ne klasa no papa ase na me so daye nyamye ni mi eye me se ase daye bi na maso na me ni beti na ma bompa ya me sa daye ne se ma sa de no ensi me life mu no se say na enye daye enti Sofo kro bia be kaya kama na ye gina ho no na me kra me de me sa ebubo na chi efa na chi ka chen se on relax onka na komanto ne yam na bibia be kama enti tama ye ma sa you know me asofo kro bia kwansa minim se okaya me nsa pa because it shocked me na de ntia me nsa no afa mi see me trust na Kofi eba am chebu sam said that idi asem ti me hwe Kofi am na fe ni suo ba na me person mo be ho be wu se me su ti na me said that is see me trust no
Papa
me too
Papa Wusu
oh yes na ka me su ba Kofi ebe gina me nchen ka said that idi asem aden ho ena ma me real for yi enti ho na me kai my software me church members kai me mama kai me ma kai to say afi na me kai say ade na ekosu enti hono ena ma afi na we kwa hye me ma enti ni so ye say ba no na afi mi ngudi me enti no se mi simi trase enti na me tra kwa se me handkerchief kwa dia paper ba unsa na atare hye me no na ayi apane sen atade tenti eti handkerchief kra mi te se mi pia matade yi kra me nsa te se me nsa no kra mi hu oh my god musu mi pese obi ado nse nisu afi nisu no basa na nye se bia ye de me kotum no na mi su but die see no ene se de Kofi be kan ya me kai me church members e kan Kofi mu kamasem sabi apelisia bi befem na me kai sabi me ma na me kai afi na madwena mi bebre eno na ma refo e hye me ma no eno ntino na me animi that baby me remfida e was asase we see so eti me hye tama me tin so ye na no eni so na fe e tekoi enti me hwe judge na ni bi me hwe ni din enti afi police for no kwa na ya ka so mma me family di okuta ankof nko di begu me nsa no o jina me nchen wonti me fa nto me nsa obi antimi so mu o mu je jina me nchen wonti me nsa pe di am tia nsa ba ko aka gu maso se osofo I want say you can hia se be a camera for no en capture because you pese omo e be capture na hankof na me di gu nsa na me sorry e ye medwuma yes me nye
wow
manya e asem bebre me na me srew to no kasa na me pega me nsa e di man e na me so de hankof no egu nsa
papa wadaro ma yen fancy
okay
ya beda se me wadaje no bre
na me sham pa ba
wow senior dibesi
you dey see but where part 1
apart enti say boy da baby ne be say hu cause they say they we busy pa
nyame yadoma me no be din komo kwese da
ye be din komo kwese
now before the high court no human rights court no any the course or court any after court no even when judge you know I release papa say police won't share money bill
high court
no kwanya am dey fast so na compensation sign them for another day am sign money them beam even though wanya bill na owura na friend no ayimado MP no nyame sha na papa
kwa me ayimado
yes so frame ya ahomachebe 5 o'clock but na feel na no the na ekoso we hu MP platform papa you popular they were discussing it MP's platform enti enema bi koso ema oni me kasae eni nkofo o play role nyina wom ye bema omo hu but ye pese kamom ti ase nyina ne se nipa bi ne bo ma dwemo fo se ele so mo yi papa no efiri ho
Jinenkwa.
Oh yes. Eye po na no omo boss on be ji papa ne nkwan de afiri ne sem. Eye we.
Like seriously?
Oh so for the see no ho. Papa nyame amama nko betime wu.
Ene ne no omo ultimate.
Oh yes, ultimate na sen ko be wu. Ba nyame so fa ne nkwan hye o nsa. Enti nyaade o betime ku na ma na yi. Enti de o betime ansa o betime attach we de no ba de nkwan de. Nyame amama ho kwa so betime attach. I'm telling you now so for that day now you call back to court because sorry because when you bail I see your call
so see now say no near part 2
part 2
part 3
assembly na you can hear na obi an say asamba on so for we dey try ready to we so what can say main pana na o he obi
sa pepepe
yen fa hini papro na o ho ye obi but dem can chat to ina no say
sina ya mic ni kakra man say 1 2 test and try 1 2 emotions
me ka bibia twatro na yapo
odifo ko be na metiase
so for asema ye kan ina no ebetima to obi a
exactly
papa Owusu Bempah na asem ne to no nti ebia obi wa ha ne ho ye ne hi obi mpe na asem enti ofisi asema ye kan kra no kese ye didi gu na som me mompa se de papa ko mo bia be kombi me mompa sa because me hwe ma hwe prison for afi we ka ho a 10 years na afi bia me ko prison enti me nim se de prison tie ene se de enipa ko a okwa ho hiam na papa de ne de na metima kan se na oman na yina ma because e ka se oman a aban oteso na kura oman no na wa yina ma se de pe bia fa yeden ye mfanye no but thank God is alive but e be ma Ghana for hu de horse nti nyame ya adoma mesa ba biem na ya ba kire de potin pa a course ni ba bi ekosi ya after 1 year as an state, you know, Eka said, "I'm interested in that case." Not just
after 1
year of Papa going to court, and the state can say, "I'm interested in that case." Not just because you call High Court and the state is to Papa after 1 year. Yamin Shram.
Sina Yamin Shram so lawyer. Closing comment. Na nyameko akoma na obesa besra ye biemu a. Da nyameko akoma obesa besra ye biemu no. 1 or 2 there. My person, baby, say, you know this. What was going through your mind? Oh yeah, experienced lawyer. Experience in the sense, any Ghana, Hong United Kingdom, UK. That far, I could do assembly the other day. This kind, you sure to be a windshield a bit dark. Sleepless night, loss of appetite, and a lot. Yamia, the new opportunity next time shall be I'll go into constituency, but for now, the Ayake in H3.
Okay, thank you, Chief. For me, it was a sad moment, a very sad moment. I wouldn't say what people are saying, but I'm just referring to I got to know. I think say ekrumha and our we try to practice the rule of law. Yama imra in a ruling. Na for me the course any after that the akoko seems to be say it was less of rule of law but more of rule of somebody's agenda. Yeah, the papa DNA share here. It was happening to other people, and then TV3 4. If I can just recall,
sure.
Sir, almost post be on their page, and it was a comment via the member of parliament. Or your member for Medina, Francis.
Have you Susu?
Yes.
Yeah.
For Medina. Right. He made a comment. Say, I was a victim of Dampare's unruly
And as far as
behavior, and this is a member of parliament speaking. This is a member of parliament. I don't know where he went to. He made that comment, but
this was Sunday. Sunday he was a guest speaker, and a police for course or more.
So you see, it's not just about Papa Nkwa. I'm sure say if he's got a human heart that can reflect that. He might have reflected, and he might have come to know say he didn't treat the man well. Then Kwan and Nawaya, he was in fact there's officer and for child taken and some then what is even more painful is after your remanding. That's even what is even more painful and annoying. And you know,
hey, lawyer.
Oh yeah, so the next time that's even more painful and more annoying. And after you're granting a bail, bail is because you're granting a bail where you have to take the order for the of what they call, and some of the commentary police want me as a back be friendly, penny back friend say ya say when you bail my papa, my idea pa. And meanwhile papa you can say me dana you did papa court the first time
Sunday no
Monday no. He was there with the prosecution. My papa bail me. He met me, was like he just saw me and now he say to me call no say I just mama papa bail. He said my idea pa who make sure say and then be and after ya breno aden papa no aye den. And these are comments and they can be share free. Other comments of the commander and other people who I wouldn't like to mention their names, but in the police force within that period, comments they made. Now saying I was in court, in family court 1. Was it court 1? No, family court 2. And then police woman be an offshoot of the case. Now she got involved. I said that's what him say. Dampare na ono papa wo issue kaka. I say my name's only no issue. Plus Nadia Kosu. So it's like everybody knew. Say it seems that there was some either a vendetta that he was trying to unleash, and now said there is some BB. But anyway, it was a sad moment, and I don't wish say it will happen to any other person. Like so for Charles I said, Papa is like every other person. He is not above the law, but who person who deal with Papa. Just deal with him within the confines of the law. Obi area now or yari or team pass, and then the doctor gets a call like 3 times. In my when NCS you may say I was in the hospital ward, and it's like you know what, and then the policeman who came on the phone so one day I wanted to understand it until me try more papa call him and I said, what just happened? What just happened? He said, yeah. I said, calls from them that die in their lives. And after calling him, said, whatever is happening to the man, he should discharge the man so that he can take him back to the cell. I was like, really? I said, the same thing happened because my buy me that say when my buy now he was on he was detained in the hospital and my your boss if you feel by it be discharged or say something in cell. Like what has he done?
They just wanted to terminate his life.
It was so bad an experience. It was so bad an experience that I do not believe that it should ever happen. And it happened under the tenure and dispensation of the outgone IGP, George. Is that George?
Dr. George Akufo Dampare.
Dr. George Akufo Dampare. There is one last thing I want to say. Even if which further things that we got to know, implicating directly. The thing is that everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything rises. Everything rises and falls on leadership. And they Ghana have a big caution now and here. The best way the president, whether the president was there or was not there, everything rises and falls on leadership. Until if the police administration and he didn't know anything about it, still now he didn't blame him because he was the leader of the police, and in fact all the instructions came from him. Until I believe he should have reflected by now, and if he has an apology to render, he has to render that apology to Apostle Dr. Owusu Bempah. I know for sure say he will not, but he knows. Say Wamaye treaty Papa ye, and if something had happened, we would have seen him in his police uniform with a check or baggage now, like he has done in other places, come and sympathize. But meanwhile, he is the brain work on brain and that DC, and it didn't augur well. Until Chief, these are my last remarks. That
Well, we are grateful for your time. And the next time we have the opportunity to host you again, no? Obi comment about your baby sase. I think we need to file a civil suit against Dampare and Ghana Police Service for violating the civil rights of Reverend Owusu Bempah. No any lawyer bekata na yebisa how possible we need to file a civil suit. Lawyer Bempah, next time when we meet against Dampare and Ghana Police for violating the civil right of the great Owusu Bempah. Me a blogger home. Kenne me a blogger and kenne me be a mepic kimeshak. And the great Owusu Bempah wept. Omo divorce. There be a divorce. That is where divorce crowd will funu. Time called funerals no. One more divorce. And yet you shouldn't make a prophet cry. And as I say, check your sound. Check your sound. The sound in Abram this way. Can you draw the curtains down? All right, so we sincerely apologize. Getting to the dying members of the show tonight, we're having some small technical challenges here. Our production team, the team is working on to restore. Yet, Master Palmer, that general breath. So, did he say, Mohu, near a course nibi, because in the words of so for Charles Owusu, also will cry a half. Now the Ayati cry a half. Now said the Reverend Daniel can you know. Or see even after the bail makes sense and some no cry change before bail. Now was there no Wabapa Memo no crajo, mean to me. I try our life. I reserve any other for that because I want to ban because of me date and say my mechanic. You too. Thank you very much. Muamobaso, we appreciate. Facebook, Muamobaso. God bless you so much. The great Owusu Bempah does. That's you. Munjanumu in all this. And we promise you, sir. Yameya Domua. Yeah, the session ni na ba na wie ya. We open the phone lines. One session. Yeah, ba you be open phone lines na. Obia experience. Asem ne ba what happened to you? Ye woni hian mo ma bia. E wa brochira obi sebi mo fa ncheme. O ti se ya de papa ko she sales. Mini na na kasa wo phone so. O ti sofo na time nu ye se me bu mi nsa at once. Me hu se sebi mo ja na me na ho. Do don so na enyim a wo munya your friend say a man miscarriage. Bebre. Ebi collapse yekoda hospital when they heard the news say papa is remanded into police custody. And to be a war experience when issue na happen ye otie ye no. When the session is finally over, you be open phone lines no. Now to swatch what you went through in that dark moment of the great Owusu Bempah when you heard the news. We are trying to restrain ourselves. Better must near that the great Owusu Bempah so was papa. It was we pulled a surprise and we were ready to talk. About the other kind of crowd, nebubu and no. If you can ya na me raw hoye time also so suffer crobia nsem no not to suffer crobia de was so nsem because o she no crime but no nim say that time no na kokuma yemre here papa talk say o tu ni na ko nanim na okwa afanfa no say come di no but the sentence came as a surprise. Mami ended with what Safo Daniel said. No one is above the law. But some people are above the law. If some people are not above the law, I don't know na ye driving red so I but President Nkwadu and no never say before the law we are all equal. No. In practicals, before the law, we are not all equal. What the Metro baby Independence Act, no. So do Independence Squad, the opposite. Oh, Independent Act, no. Once I quant them, President Nkwane Odua be unkucha run about, no. Oh, Bama for Prague, and Nabuya, no, go the other bell. Say, nay, before the law. Cover to Samia. For your mumu number, no, and a dozen, no. Account name near Akufo. Kofi Ernest. Yeah, na meko wakuma na obese ne bibia. Ye fine reason there, but we dey kakra tumu. Kakra dofo ne kakra mo dey ba no. Ene ye pese be overburden. Sorry, ye pese ye be overburden individual bia, but eko akuma. Minse nyame akwa Ye nsesi ante se o rebefi. Okoda ma de achi so o rebefi. Rebe fin so a be your din pass up so akohwe no hu number no the number no so NSD to a chiro ton until the intesia we will acknowledge and then can you believe say Mr. Kwaku Donfe no ye BNI director be a nim election operations mu nanim nipa o training Mr. Kwaku Donfe. Na ebi musika boni a wo mu pedi nti. Ebi mo nefarious activities bi on person mu yinti. Na mo yi no every BNI straight to DR Congo. Say wo nko do bura na say nko do bayre ana nko ye banchi akakro. De amde na be say BNI we school election kura we ni mo organize school election. So MPP mo bom ho abro papa nipa ya wakasa mu ntie pa ye Ashanti Regional Communication Director Paul kwabena yando ya muntie no muntie o muntie za nkwasiafo bi no metina social media no munya interview no mo kan kwasasem muntie po kwabena yando communication director otwuma jiri de si bibi so ni aka kire mo no honorably the great Owusu Bempah edmu free opposition eba amambuom Captain Smart akanyo said the first 4 years e wona nado amambuom na ne ma ekoso kama na nado ma no kwan ma sambala tentoba yatefo no Captain Smart as one can want it and Captain Smart one of this share I take a lot of inspiration from him onim tama wa Fox FM oh how body onye Captain Smart be share program as wo Fox FM pa ono so was a Pentecost deep voice no na jina printing wo so share yimu obe money show pa na ene na ye the 16 no na wo tonyum no ja ye beka se ye worship and praise na money show no obe I'm telling you the kind of journalism I owe or backing with evidence and internet nanu and crofobeka say eh oboasi de si yenkobo na say no on radio I defended him. Why wouldn't I defend him? Because or a journalist and I listened to him or say yes or can say a mebunu na wo oboasi no wo munko site ho na enye this year and o kan no say 2 years as 3 years ago na sentia o kan sa na ne say wo mu asase ne ye o mu dia no go face as one for no kimeshak o mu na asase ye o mu dia no say o mu man ne wo so biu enti eda ho that means I am no man's land and MPP mpanimfo bi tie say wo mu say o mu man ne biu no o mu ma o mu nkrofo akogu so na Captain Smart said that na kroma na mo nya dan ene mebu na mo wo no say wo mu asase ye o mu dia say omu entumu agude biemu a you also have the right because omu nsase waka we waka bone unless you don't want to be objective okay we enti wudi an say we are journalist oka say no go beyond your waka no na kwhwe say if indeed 2 years or 3 years ago did he go to Obuasi ho because also the ni team ni na akọ Obuasi nko ko emoni show no ho ama MPP fo kro ya penifo no a no mu chiche mpese o nkrofo na betu gold wo no wo mama na anye ni show no to Obuoka transfer for Obuasi bai ntinu akọ akobisa say did he go there no ko ya nsema a wo ka no one did Ashanti Gold for no ever declare say asas no mo man ni biu unya establish we nu a that's all da bio na meme de masas Obuasi asas no wo mo ayo mo dia say wo mo man ni biu to obi atumi koso na so obi aka chem say na me yesi me kura met me na me you for ha me treasure Captain Smart kura na beka say me koso na no so e ba ye na say NDC baba mu na youth no ekoye yi na asas mesi wo wa mo ko fa ba say oni na instigate wo mo asma waka 3 years ago na 3 years ago no adan mo fan so da mo da papa no ye dwo ye twa bia ana no akeke ka no masare cha den sem ni bi wa wa ti obon se first time o ti ntubon sa bonu pusa na ni ma se no edin o edin pa ana so na mo ko police ayi wono hospital no Monday nyumre no once na me no call ministries emra o me dey so for be call no so for esiama e order salad wo bi da prison na kona kwa hwe no no wa order salad mienu e ba ya oniska me kura na mitua wa ma me so so for say me be kan be drum me so dia me here kenina Kosho will be order prison. Nipa no order cells ni di. So for bet order cells ni di. Wa order Only ko police station no order salad. Ebufu sam ko aka me na opepa no aka unya pan o de ma me fence na yanko na za wo ye sofo amna na motu no fo ma ye mazu owe am ko Jordan na mo ko sa Jordan so ni meguma na mo mfanye baptism site kebi Reverend KB, I'm not mutu you know, the most expensive hole in the whole world. Hey, Ghana apart, and was assembly at the Pamnam Catcher. Moses say, there be me a freestyle, then my man KB. Do any freestyle, my future me home. Now, you to me, oh, by a prophet, he delivered the Israelites from your friend saying Egypt. Through the great Owusu Bempah, deliver them from opposition to Mobile Mamboom. And I'm here Israel for a teacher or crime. Until our back come. Special request. I'm just saying. I hope in many hopes in Becca, there's hopes in the Madame for hopes not yet. Must I be sent so? Me say, you were inside the hall. You were inside the hall, no, a boy papu, and hopes not yet. And that's a phone and causes our confusion, no. And a police for Fianga no good take with a tuno. Almost good to Ukraine. By me trim conquer here, yeah, but I do be soon. Papati, I come to say, ewo bed name. And the day uncle for born and sabo bed in the woody. W, Messi Tame Tigers, a crowd will lead the China Benisa. Law resistant army. Oh, Obin Caso be a bonia, my young fan and family, but I am man in your fit. What be here? Mamma can't be nothing but the great Owusu Bempah to be the real young fool. Now the near people who move here. And not so for Charles Cano. Young for Bibian to Dampare. Sanya papa powder and Sabecano Quam Boneso. And to walk with Comedian Quancamo. On can I see by a fire? Now, oh, and Uncle for cannot. Just what me say, or in the trim why you're vindictive. Tana mi huno. No one crophobia what target to almost best silence or and can't say, Shatawali, as a mawa can ye. Minam demi when I'm Timmy Wunami, we are a woo. And one dear. Say, causing fear and panic. And now you be interviewed, lawyer was there. Also causing fear and panic. One fear and panic in a one. One Satawola, then no, yeah, I'm one fear and panic. No, question when you answer you. Lawyer gets no was it? Was it the oh yeah, you know, a cause of fear and panic. Prove say, if you any passmates, what is that our lake as you know? Nakume, I'm a kokuma. But what do you mean for to be a kokokra? My was a cause of fear and panic. Danny. No medical, so to you, what the music video. And also, sir, and to be say, and after 1 minute, you will be a brandy too. And you will be a brandy to be more. Now, MPP, much now, I did the mobile power. Hey, now, dear, you necessary one mason. Sir, I feel the moment in Breba say, and my young son come a woman. Now, I'm not in this year. I be a son or more moko, and yet you for sorry. Until I make can ye, my kind of message I can say. NPP 8 years in treatment, I want the great Owusu Bempah, evidently clear say. So for Owusu Bempah, one more funny ye, one more in commission ni, one more in so I can no mudim kunim. I'm telling you, because Obi a value, Obi a officer, or make a significant impact in what you got to know. Won't treat me say. I'm telling you, won't treat me say. A friend was saying, I'm here and say, my penny John Dramani, Mamma, and come up a penty, or they were a friend of Muniabre. mo am kan sam de chekyere mo ho na boda mo yempon next time mo men chance na me nko amenye be wana ansa no maba tisa mo omo ba betu no manye bia me meye wana yepon hey radian go bon reverend Kevin obi di aba no ne K lover me patcho sa eyi no twitwa ye ne fasane me why Laves TV me patcho status me say we twitwa oka sofu kebi u dwo wonu too much wo uju wonu mo ma me ka nye sofu kebi bia sofu Victor Kusugwat u dwo wonu dodo ba ko bia me hye ana wono ne ba abe general secretary wa MPP m na nya dia ne ba ebe kokon na ne ba na di nkubuo enti MPP ayi like say ne ba ewo executives mu na omo ko election because of that obewi ni now they are after the election the men shall be separated from the boys. Oh, young crowd, no makasa kuma grown ho sa adani de nyame yi hwe what you di enkom sha asia ho unua bi sha enkom a na what different na ozo beka de nyame yi tiro menye na emphatic sasa wo dia no ana eye tintina bebem wo ma mehu sa mpa de course we ha ba himfio na enokre sa nyame tumi ma atrota krema be wura me na me pese ogu nwani mu ase wo mu wodi enu ma me akwa kotu amna fun da ho amna fun da odo mo me amfa so Victor Kusugwat ma ye mfa ye national swimming pool no mo be ko Olympic games no mo ko training wo makai Kofi Adam sports minister ma ye ndane national swimming pool na athlete no o mo ko ye ana me bo I was saying not some fast wo why you say dey we ni wu woni enu wu abonsan ho ka mo be pa che okra si asan so defend national cathedral one no so for roni papa mani di enim ye di iska wa say e de mfuma de mame Turkish government as one e ba so mo ba besi yenu ani muslimi fo ede wo ka okudi kona kowe wo musi ne kama da wo mu misu wure mu ete ho city on to ne fe ho fe dollars amaje na de ni podro design no kra da ne nyanzi wie ye ska ya tam de man no na ba ku bia pufu wo mu kra se ye wia ye be library na ye de nema bi asese esem dana ye nyanto foundation no na nipa na obakwa akototo nema na be diska na mana nkwata se mo me die ze bi ni mo da mo tin se bi mo da ko se Israel abuba na dia be na Israel man ko bi nka mo face kan mam na me family kai yapon nene ni akono Pia de great Owusu Bempah do ni di agro bedu obi kan last year no be say the NDC buy o mo di amamo de asu me nan fofo kro mo NDC mu kra o mo fiti down mo ba me fro kro mo mfa ebi ma send no mo message kra o mo mfiri me e ko 3 weeks ni o encrofo sorry o mo ko Jubilee House wo me kwa me amo order bisa say NDC buy bisa say why na we NDC mu a wa first kwa me ma send 50 Ghana cedis impo ye defend enwosra ye sha se o party bi beba o man bibi a fine MPP time chairman ana me koto hunda tiburon yi one door no me tu kwa ko ba ya ka say MPP for show omo hwe na me so omo hwe me ade me UT that mean kasa you see the democracy say wakoto ka afoforo me say do kasa na kan say ni tri so these were my words na me say no so for kwabna bonsu na oye auction sales ewo Canada e no toye so bisa sofo kwabena bozu kan ne beduru ya kwesi sofo bozu fie sofo da banka kura akọ efie okohun unim nipa o ma miska 200 and satam na 280,000 unim nipa o ma miska ko yiye Mr. Tenkran do your original benzio no ona ma miska mam de ko yiye ko bi se bi before no omo ba ya o shen cars we yo omo checheche bi so mo bra ya wipe pampa 8 years omo ba ye bi se glorious sofo ben glorious chapel sofo ben na MPP ba 8 years to me friend no kra say oh bra na eja ka se nkitinkiti di na yewuba na mo fa ntemo kaso we am asanchi yatum na me am tuwe match me say me accused no by 7 0 kadako me say kombo me din na me huru me si shoo I na get go sleep what's that Adamase hwe agwenta me yes anu say oba we nu so ho nkrofo edi awehu nkrofo super papa de gwenta akate no na nko yesu ya de ne kwanu mu anko obonso nko obesu wate ana tampo let's me zenka wutem continent ro tuwonte me dimirika no maye shoo my lord we are content hey boy Adamase wate enkoda anyway ya de nyame jamo enes obidi bibia sene ana dem kai na hetiri yankoi ya min say mo na ye ho ban check mami he oh komomo adense yes and nyanum de adofo echire